Hi, Craig.
Hi,
Hey,
Craig.
Craig.
All right, Craig is
Hi,
on.
Craig.
All right, so as of last week, as I have typed into the chat, you guys have gone through the gauntlet. What? And what?
What?
Oh,
What?
sorry.
What?
I am in the wrong chat.
Pourquoi?
Pourquoi? So you've gone through the gauntlet of raiders. You managed not to kill anyone or get any of you killed.
Yes.
You got to the temple, found the entrance, got inside, solved a few riddles, found the lost or the missing scholar, discovered some traps, and then you have uncovered a very large room with a hand with that is holding onto a lid of some sort.
Yep. And as we established last time, the hand is like the one in Super Mario 64.
That's right.
Look, that has no reference for me, so it's going to be a big foam hand.
It's a big foam.
Pressing a keyboard.
Oh, like one of those really weird seats that's just a giant hand.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like a stitched leather number. Comfy.
Mm.
It is a this. Hang on, let me just get into Winston's game chat.
Here comes the visual.
Ooh.
That
Okay.
was not what I was thinking.
No.
Right.
Okay.
That's what he said. He said, I was like, oh, it reminds me of those hands in the desert thing in Super Mario 64. He's like, yes, exactly like that. Okay.
Yeah, it's like those.
There's
Okay,
nothing creepy about that at all.
Look like Funky
At all.
I want nothing to do with it. I'm glad, because if you said there's something creepy, I'd be like, you're an odd duck.
All right. So, aside from the eyeball in the middle, there's no eyeball in this one.
Okay. It's just got a lid.
Yep. All right. So I'll describe the room to all of you.
Mm-hmm.
So aside from the hand in the center of the room, you can see on the east and west side of this room, there are levers, stone levers that have strange depictions on the walls that seem to correlate to something on their respective walls. There are many mosaics on all of these walls in this room, and a strange number of circular objects protruding on the walls themselves.
Oh, okay.
Sort of pop out of the wall.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so you said I'm right, it's witches. Gotcha. I know how these things work.
So they're here. I'll just draw little circles.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We can't see anybody else in the room or evidence that anyone's been in here, can we?
You can see. Actually, roll a perception check if you would like to see that, or you could use a passive.
Okay, let's just roll a perception check. Wow, D20. I won't, let's see.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Right.
that's a dirty 20 for Rin. He's on his edge today.
Whoa. All right. Nice. Riker cannot see any evidence that anyone has been.
I can't see
here.
anything. He's just
Right.
his room is fucked.
Rin has
Dumb.
seen a strange slither in the sand that seems to
Oof.
meander towards the north. The same with ED. And as for one, you only see sand.
You see more than Riker then.
Right,
Riker's like,
Is there sand in here?
these are very dirty floorboards.
It's a weird wooden house.
So the circles on the wall, are they plinth-like, or are they what's the word I'm looking for? Like freezers? Are they part of like a design, or do they hold something?
Roll an investigation check for that.
I
Give you
can
the
do
help
that.
action because that's interesting as hell.
I was wanting to have if I could have Rin
I'll
take a look
help
at
you with
you
that,
said those
right?
things around the wall here or something. If I could take a look at one of those with Rin.
Yes, that's right. Just move your character towards that.
Okay.
Oh man!
Can I have Rin roll? Can I have Rin roll a stealth check before heading over there?
Of course, you could roll a stealth check.
Sweet.
With your 11, they appear to be a specific design by
18.
a set of elves of this region.
Elven wall
Elven
bumps.
design, yes.
We haven't seen anything like this before in the ruins or in the top area, have we?
No, most of the iconography up above on the temple were dwarven.
Yeah, I was going to say it was dwarves earlier.
That's correct.
So can I roll an investigation on the one which I moved over to? I got an 18 on the stealth, by the way. So
Yep, I saw that. So you're fine.
So yeah.
Yes, roll an investigation check.
Alrighty, and I will guidance because why would I not? If I've got time to guidance myself, I'll do it. If it's like just something by surprise, then I won't. Like that's why I didn't do it for the perception check earlier.
No, you can guidance yourself. It's fine.
23.
You're not in initiative. There's no
Yeah.
time lapse here. With a 23, you can see 3 levers. Each lever seems to dictate a certain symbol. I will get you to the symbol on the wall right now. So everyone can see these symbols. This is what you see.
Yeah, Riker can't see anything.
Is this wall? What is happening? You all look very interested in this completely black room.
Riker, your
That's
eyes
what
are
you see.
closed.
Oh, that's the problem. Oh my god, look, there's a massive crawly hand. Truly, you are a holy man. You have unblinded me.
Yeah. Okay then. Yep. Right. Yeah, that's how.
Okay, so we've got some astrology signs on the wall.
That's right.
Okay.
There are 3 levers that seem to point out one that is indicated by the green symbol, one that's indicated by the brown symbol, and one that's indicated by the wavy symbol.
The wavy waves.
Okay.
Yep.
So we got water,
Earth.
fire, and earth. I think that top one is air. If I'm to guess, I could be wrong, but I'm very sure that bluey thing is earth.
Is it
And then
possible
that bottom one
to
is
see if we recognize the symbols?
Since you're looking at the symbols, you can roll an insight check to figure it out, or if you know Elvish, roll a history check.
Oh, I can roll a history check on that shit. I got Elvish. Rin knows every language. I think he knows Elvish at least. Let me just check.
Not to metagame too hard, but the colours on the floor of the room that you were showing us were like a bit green and a bit blue. Were they meant to indicate the land around the statue?
That's correct.
Okay, so is that like grass and water, or is it just like blue tiles and green tiles?
They have different symbologies. So the green tiles have the same symbol as the green square that I'm revealing right now. The one
I
that
have
looks
no idea how
somewhat
any
like
of that
a
was
tree.
metagaming.
And the blue tiles look like the very top one.
Air symbol. Okay.
Yeah, like the air symbol.
Well, Rin rolled a 24 on that history check to read them, so...
Okay, so this is what you read out of these symbols. They represent they represent essentially the cycle of the elemental powers. Water provided onto the earth will give nature, and nature brings life, and life brings water.
Oh yeah, Thomas's passive
Ooh.
investigation passive insight revealed that.
So bring you guys back to the room. That's a clue to this specific room. Let's go back to the temple.
So, Winston, I didn't roll with Yasune's help, so I went again, and that was 18 on
18?
the investigation on the wall bumps.
Yep. So the wall bumps have a particular indentation to them. They appear to be trapped, as though if someone pulls a lever in the wrong order, they will protrude out spikes.
So
Okay.
presumably the order we have to go is water, earth, nature.
Alright, so that's the symbology you see on the east side of the wall. The west side of the wall has a different set of symbology.
There are
He's
different
investigating
methods
that
on
while Rin is investigating the east side.
Oh, okay, so this is just what Rin got, because...
Yep, that's right. Because you guys can collaborate. There's no... Like, you're spending time in this room.
I would presume I would just go over to the other side and be like, ask Rin if these are the same symbols that he has on his side.
That's right.
Yeah. So, hey, smart boy who unblinded me. There are letters that I can't read, which presumably means they could be any language.
Alright, so this is what you see on the west end.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Fire, water.
Fire brings death, death brings whatnot, and whatnot brings nature.
Okay.
That's my guess here. But that one on the right is probably death, because it's an inverse of the life one. I could roll a check on that to see if I can...
I would call you over because I don't fuck. I don't know people.
I'm like, hey, here, let me just
You're very much your department. If you need 20 spears, I am your man.
I'll keep that. I'll keep that in mind. If I need 20 spears, history check, bingo bongo.
Alright, go ahead.
A dirty 20.
Another dirty 20? Alright. So, you understand this set of symbology as well. Fire brings death, but death brings air. And air brings life, which
Okay.
can bring fire.
Okay. And so are there levers corresponding to those on this side as well?
That's right. So these levers correspond to, again, it's the green symbol and the bottom symbol and the right symbol.
The bottom symbol, the right. Okay. So the top symbol is missing. So
That's
from
right.
one we were missing fire, and from the other we were missing life.
That's right.
So those are the two which are missing.
Yep.
And you told us the images we saw on the floor were water and life. There wasn't any
Water and life,
drawn
that's
on the
right.
hand, was there?
No, there's no symbology on the hand. The hand is just purely stone, possibly marble. It's a white carved hand.
Okay.
While the thinkers are thinking, I'm going to be nosing about the room trying to search for all of the traps, not just any of the ones that, like the
All right.
ones around the sconces or whatever.
Sad part is Riker is one of our best thinkers right now because he solves all the riddles.
So that's a dirty 20.
If any of these symbols mean rope, you tell me straight away. Or spear.
There's one that represents
nice.
death,
Okay.
and spears can do that.
Ooh, awesome. Like, we should
All
take
right,
that. and move it.
so Connor figures out
Maybe not.
that there are only 2 sets of traps in this room. Aside from the spikes on the north, west, and northeast side of the wall, yep, there is a set of traps up top the podium where the hand is.
In its grasp, where its palm is.
Not where its palm is, but surrounding it.
I want to try and make some progress and start to disarm the trap that's around the hand.
All right, roll a slab hand check.
I just thought I'd mention to everybody that I can create some pretty heavy-duty fire if we have to sort of get our elemental on.
Right on. Very cool.
Sita is the one who oversees all of destiny. That includes life and death. She starts walking away towards this side.
Can Sita
Alright.
make fire though?
That's flat 30 on that roll.
All right. So
What?
with your
No, so it's
20,
15 plus 14, 15 plus 15, I think.
So yeah, it is
Yeah.
a 30.
Wowzers.
Yep. So it's a 30.
Oh,
hard as you
no,
try.
I rolled.
It seems that the traps laid upon the podium cannot be removed. You
Not
have
even disarmed?
disarmed it, but they
Oh,
seem
sorry,
to
that's fine.
reset at each interval.
did we have a description of what the trap actually does?
So this is what the trap surrounding the hand is. It is a very large fan-like device, as though the hatch will drop. It'll reveal a wind tunnel of sorts to blow air inside the room.
Oh no! Except that it's not going to be air; it's blowing.
Sorry, I'm a 10-year-old.
Or in Riker's mind right now, Faith. It's not even fun.
So,
Just so you all know, this trap is resetting itself. It seems possibly to be some kind of arcane or very advanced setup.
Presumably, within the door to the north are locked without any perceivable lock mechanism.
That's correct. These doors, for whatever reason, they do have handles. But as you reach out to pull, push, or slide them, they do not budge. No matter how much strength you or how much weight you place upon them.
We must need to make something. Not know what, though.
Rin will will ask Riker, would you mind coming back over to this side? Over here, please. Yes,
Yes,
right, yep.
yeah, of course, no problem.
So now there were the 3 levers.
There's 3 levers on each side, so there's 6 levers.
And the 3 levers on this side were okay. Can I just
water, air, and life.
So it was water. It was we had water, nature, and life. And I think it was
water, earth, and life, and we didn't have air.
We didn't have air. Was that it? Could I just see the what was 3 again? Sorry, Winston.
All right. So we'll do the east one first. So you guys could write this down. So this is the first one.
Yeah.
It was nature, earth, and water. That's the first 3 levers.
So water, earth, nature, missing life.
That's right, missing life.
And then the other one was death. Is fire, death. No, we didn't have fire. We had death.
And this is the other one?
Death,
It
air,
is
nature.
nature, air, and death.
Nature.
So fire and life are not
water.
in these switches.
Okay.
So the tunnel that blows air, there's no way to kind of direct it toward the one that doesn't have air, is there?
No, there isn't. Because it's underground.
Presumably, this is like slap on the roof narrative mechanism if we get wrong too many times.
Rin's going to say, I think I might have a bit of an idea. Yes, right? Yeah, okay.
Looks at me, I'm like, sure. I mean, you definitely said the word 3 and the lever, and
could I'm going to need the help of one. You said you could make fire. Yes, right? Yes.
I can, absolutely.
And could someone else also go to help out one on the other podium? It might have to be simultaneous. I'm not sure, but I feel like this room is big. It might be simultaneous. Yes.
I can do that.
Now, if I'm correct here, we'll have to pull the levers in the right order. In which case, on this side is water, earth, nature. He'll indicate to Riker that order because Riker's with him. And on your side, the death, air, and then nature. I need to have one over there just in case there is some need for fire, which will appear, and I'm over here in case there is a need for life. Yes, right.
Okay,
DM.
I understand, but the end game is to
Yes. What? Yes.
The area that we entered from, that I'm pinging, is that like a door, or is it just like an open section?
It is a doorway. Yes.
Okay, I'm
You
gonna
can see hinges
try and block it.
to try and lock it.
Block it.
No,
so
no,
it can't be
block
closed.
it. I don't want it to, like, if we fuck something up, I don't want it to automatically close.
Okay. So you want it to remain
Open.
in its place.
could toss you one of my 10 remaining spears if you like.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's got a lot of spears. That would work.
You
All right.
one with corn
You can roll a strength check to try and lock it with spears.
Do you like a hand? That's more
What kind of
immediate?
hinges? You mentioned there were hinges. What kind of hinges? Can they be dismantled? Or
They
impeded?
can be dismantled, yes, but it will take a bit of time. They are stone hinges.
While you do that, Cold Noir, I would ask in the end game with these levers to make life and death, or something else that I do not understand.
The end game with the levers.
I wonder what are we trying to make in the end game with this cycle?
Well, I believe it'll either be related to. He points towards with his little scepter towards the lid on the hand, allowing us to properly take the lid, which is definitely related to the mystic water, or to opening that door over there.
Cool. No, I get we need the thing at the door, but what are we trying to make? Like, I specifically, like, are we trying to get to the top of both of those cycles with life and
Yes,
death?
basically, without missing life and fire, because that's why one's got to be on this side to get the fire, and Rin's on this side to be life if needed. Rin doesn't have any ranged healing, so if he needs to go somewhere else, he's gonna have to be ready to book it to go wherever he needs to use cure wounds on it.
Well, 45 HP of 9 intelligence. You will use that instead.
Okay. So
All
I'm
right.
just going
so
to
what are you
jam a
guys doing?
shovel in the hinge section.
I'm going to get create bonfire ready
Yep.
to hit whatever Rin tells me to hit with a 5-foot square bonfire.
Rin's gonna get cure wounds. He's gonna like prepare to use cure wounds on whatever needs the life.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Because
On our side, we have water. Do we need
Oh, I can also do the hands-on thing.
well, there's levers for water, earth, and nature, and Rin's
Yeah.
gonna basically ask you to pull those in that order at the same time as having Yasun pull the ones for death, air, nature on the other side. So you sync up. So you both should be pulling nature at the same time at the end there.
Okay. So I'll create bonfire at the same time as the levers are pulled.
Well, if there's something which appears, which is like basically bonfire here, or saying, to complete the cycle, or if it needs something else, or if we see it needs something else, then we do bonfire and cure wounds, basically.
Okay.
Okay, that's very sensible.
I'll hold that for a sign.
What could possibly go wrong with this plan?
What could
Nothing at
possibly
all.
go wrong?
Possibly.
The wall boobs are going to shoot arrows at us. That's what's going to happen.
Alright.
Yeah, so just in case you missed it, I put my spare shovel, like the metal part, wedged it in around the hinge.
Yep. That's
So
fine.
like wherever the door tries to close or whatever, it's gonna hit that.
Okay,
Yep.
Rin, I am ready when you are. I think this is as good a plan as any.
Oh, yeah, but there's still woe to come.
But you know, woe is my line of work. That's good.
Okay, so
All right. So, who is pulling the first lever, and what lever are you pulling?
I would be waiting for Rin to tell me.
yeah, so Rin will be basically getting Rin's going to get him to do water, earth, and nature, and try to get. It's like countdown 3, 2, 1. So water and death would both be pulled, boop, and then earth and air, boop, and then nature, boop.
Okay.
At Rin's
So.
instruction, I will pull water at the same time. One pulls death.
All right, cool. Go ahead. So, as you pull the lever for water, nothing happens.
Okay.
Nothing seems to activate in the room. But as Riker pulls the lever for death,
Uh-oh.
something happens.
No.
You notice that the slots in the walls in the northwest and the northeast section seem to open up. They twist and open. You can see these sort of air grates, and they start seeping in poison, like a liquid mist of death.
Quickly, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Okay, this is probably good. That's what
Roll
the
for
leader said.
initiative.
Oh, you busy boy, Winston.
I just had a better idea. Yin and yang. We should be pulling the opposites at the same time. But it's too
Wait. So
late.
what did? Wait, what did Sorry, what did he say when you tried to pull the next one? Sorry, what was
We
that?
pulled death, and the apertures in the walls opened up and started secreting
Yeah,
death.
Poison.
yeah, which is why.
The trick is in the sign on the lever, I suppose. But
Yeah, which is why Rin's just keep going, just do
I
next
think
one.
this is probably meant to happen.
Yeah, next one, spin.
Okay, 22 and 9.
It is time to use the levers.
Wait, what do you want? Wait, what's this for? Sorry.
Initiative.
Initiative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I added the 6 to my roll. I
Oh, right.
rolled max. So I rolled an 8 on my psychic D8, which knocks it down to a 6, and I just rolled a 6 on my psychic D6, knocking it down to a D4.
Side eyes are nasty fuckers. That is not your fault.
Especially when you roll well on them.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
yeah.
They punish dice.
So 26 for Thomas.
I very much agree, Rin, that I do not
Or is
think
it
this
28? I think it's 28.
we just
Sorry.
have to
28.
do
28.
22 plus 6 is 28.
Yep.
That goes before traps start their turn.
Oh, sorry. Are we rolling for initiative?
That's
Yes.
right. Yep.
Sorry. Okay. Excellent.
8. 7.
Blah.
All right. Okay, so in this instance, because you have locked down that door on the southwest over here,
Yeah.
you have one escape route. All the other doors seem to close. This one is jammed, open.
work, Connor.
Oh, neat. Good thinking.
Very good.
The gas continues to seep into this room. If your passive insight is at least a 10 or higher, you
Mine
know
is
that you
17.
only have a minute to live in this room. Otherwise,
You have
gas
at least
will
12 minutes before something bad happens to anyone. Just go slow, take your time, it's fine.
Yep, I'm aware of that. So
Oh, I
what's
meant
that,
that's
1
10 rounds
minute?
of combat.
10 rounds
Okay.
of combat.
Okay,
I'll
so
do my breath.
Until you figure out how to either close the slits or you find another way. All right. Yes. So this is what happens when Riker pulls the death lever.
that
That's
was
why you roll for initiative.
Yesun who pulled death. Riker pulled
Yesun,
water. They're on opposite
right.
sides.
Right.
So they're both pulling simultaneous, droop.
Okay,
Yeah.
water. We put water and death at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep. So yes. So that's what happens. I have to explain everything.
Cool.
Yes.
No, that's great. Thank you, Winston.
All right. Cool. Yes. What is your question?
Could you describe how the hand is holding the lid again for me, please?
The hand is open palm, like the picture in this room. The lid is floating atop of it.
Oh.
And
Floating.
because the gas is spreading inside the room very slowly, uh, gliding from the ground and barely touching the rims of the pedestal. So getting to high ground is probably best from just the appearance of how the gas is seeping into the room. There is a strange invisible barrier protecting this lid for whatever reason.
Thought so.
Okay,
Well,
so
That's awkward.
Ah.
I was about to ask Liam a question, but he's just said BRB in the chat.
I also saw that, and I'm like, cool, you like the guy who knows. So. Like I'm gonna eat some fucking levers real hot.
In that case,
well, Thomas, you're first.
yes. Sorry, I'm just fiddling with my phone. iPhones have this annoying tendency to sometimes double-click the home button. So
Cool.
instead of switching things so I could look at my character sheet, it just made it darker.
That's rude.
It is. I am. All right. I'm gonna fly up. So where are the holes that are spilling out the poisonous gases?
The
Or the
green
gases, at least?
dots.
And is each of them spilling out?
Each of them are
Or just
spilling
one
out.
side?
Yes.
Okay.
All five.
I will. I think that's 40. Wait here, I can check. Yeah, that's around 40 feet. I'm still good. I'll fly up there, and I want to use my action to try and pull out like bits of food or fabric and stuff, and just like bundle them into wads and try and block the holes that way.
All right. If you are doing that, are you holding your breath?
Sure. We'll say that I'm holding my breath.
Okay. If that's the case, just roll a sleight of hand check to try and plug the holes.
Excellent.
Poison like a snake.
Did you say the holes were making like a mist? Sorry, by the way.
Yes, that's right. They're making a mist.
Oh,
like
okay.
mist that falls, but then like a snake.
All right, let's roll a 1 on this d4. Excellent. That's not terrible.
It's amazing.
All right. So
Yeah, that's
18 plus 2 plus 4, so 24.
So 24.
I was a dead split.
So you managed to plug up one of the holes. So one section of the wall has been plugged up with half your food supply.
That's a lot
That's
of
a lot of food. Okay.
Well,
Wait,
there's
is
a
that
lot
like-
of holes.
Sure.
Oh, it's not
Half
just
of
one hole.
everyone's food supply, or half?
No,
of...
it's just Connor's.
Okay.
As in half a ration or 5 of my rations?
5 of your rations.
Jesus.
There's a lot of holes. There's a lot of
There's a
holes.
lot of holes.
Probably
Apparently.
still edible. They're just covered in poison dents. It's fine.
Just
Like
blow it
all
off.
in food, it's
We
cool.
can swap rations. They're probably just tasty now.
Rin can learn purify food and drink, so it's all fine.
Okay, so I don't know, anything else?
That's all?
I don't think I can do anything else,
Ugh.
so I'm done.
All right, cool. Next up, Riker.
We'll turn to Rin. It's all part of your plan because you seem no less insane than usual. So just keep going.
Keep going. Yes, yes, keep going. He looks towards
I
the
pull the earth lever now.
All right, so you pull the earth lever. Because both you and Yasuni are pulling levers, you can
You
be
can hold
both.
that till I could hold my action till Yasuni pulls hers very happily.
Okay.
So I might just put both of you on the same initiative for the
Put me
time
in.
being.
Okay, yeah, sure.
All
Our
right.
dream team. Very smart, and I am a lizard.
So who next?
Oh,
Misty?
me?
Yep, that's right, Faith.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm still, I guess, holding create bonfire.
Great bonfire.
Yeah, I'll hold
Where are you
that.
standing?
I'm standing where I'm standing here, and it's got a 60. What is it? It's a 5-foot square. Hang on a second.
Yep.
So 60-foot range, 5-foot square. Yeah. I don't actually know like what this thing looks like. So, is there a plinth? Is there a something that I would aim this bonfire at?
Maybe the big hand, I guess, if anything. I don't know.
Maybe
At
the
the
green
hand?
on your side.
You
the
can. I
tile.
mean,
Is there
wherever you want to aim it.
Well, we're kind of just waiting on
Well,
seeing
that
if
would
there's
have
something
been
to come up.
that would have been negotiated beforehand. So
We're
Yeah,
waiting
that's
for some
right.
sort of sign, I suppose, was what we were kind
Yeah.
of like saying. If there was like some sort of obvious thing which like lit up saying, oh, what goes here, we're going to go for it there.
Or like if the tiles on their side of the room change, presumably it would go there. Or if the hand does something, presumably.
That's right. But
Yeah.
nothing's changed yet,
All right.
aside from the gas leaking in from the walls.
okay. I'm holding my breath and
Okay, holding your breath.
holding my breath and holding bonfire until it's needed. Unless what levels are you pulling? Life and what?
We're
We're pulling.
pulling earth and air this round.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Liam,
Yeah.
what are you
So I'll
doing?
just do.
Since you said it's coming in as a mist, I'm casting Destroy Water on it.
Destroy water?
Yeah, because it can destroy fog in a 30-foot cube, and seeing
Yep.
how
You a nasty boy.
it's you can get rid of fog.
All right.
So Rin's going to be like just direct it partly as to what's coming out and partly shoving the fog back, and like any fog that's still within the wall, just be like, boof, nope.
All right. As you do this is what happens. As you cast your spell, the mists vanish. They disappear. Completely destroyed by your magic. Then, the lever indicated by water switches back to its standing position. The one for death remains, however it is.
Oh, because water and death make slimy nasty. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So,
Hmm?
next up.
So so those levers were pulled
They're
and then
pulled, and
they
now water has unpulled itself.
That's right.
unpulled itself.
Because the mist has disappeared from the room, there is no longer a watery death that you have placed upon this room.
So did the
the
death go up
doors-
as well, or just the water?
The death remains pooled, but
Okay.
the water is gone.
Okay.
Snap. This
Therefore, the lever has also reset itself.
Oh, okay.
we must make two things to also make a thing. This. Oh, good lord.
The doors reopen after you destroy the mist. You're out of initiative.
Oh.
Just to clarify, sorry,
For that evil laugh, you get 5 DM points for that laugh. That's full marks.
That's just
Did-
my regular laugh.
It's very conniving and slimy. I
Thank
like
you.
it.
did the mist get destroyed by the levers or was it by Rin's spell? I wasn't
Rin
sure.
spell.
From Rin's
Rin's spell undid the mist?
The mist was destroyed.
Oh, okay.
And
So maybe we need to make the things that are on the tiles.
And then defeat them one by one.
Yeah, or, I mean, the tile is water and earth or nature.
It's
So the
nature
opposite-
and life.
Nature and life. Oh,
Yep,
okay.
that's what the green is nature and the blue is life.
Okay. Maybe we
So
need to
all
make
of those
things.
tiles have the tree symbol all around them.
Okay. Does anyone? I don't have any means to do anything with nature. I can't. Yeah, the title Lord of Three Branches is more metaphorical than literal. I don't have any dominion over plants. I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize. You brought us this far. You're doing very well. I think we need to make these things. If we want to make nature, presumably we need...
So,
like a crack in the sand.
what are you looking for? Sorry.
There was when we first came in, it was mentioned that there was a
Something.
like a crack in the sand.
Movement in the sand, I think.
Yes, there was movement in the sand.
Is it possible to follow
Something
that?
like
Or...
a slithering.
Okay. Did anyone follow that or pursue that?
Rin just stealth, so we didn't draw its attention. That was all that's been going on with relating to that.
When I first came in the room, you said there wasn't anything that looked like a creature in here.
No, there are no creatures
The tracks of a creature.
but there are tracks.
That's what you meant.
Is it possible just to kind of? Sorry if I'm repeating what people have already said, but can we trace the path of those tracks to anywhere in the room?
Of course. They're easily tracked as soon as you have seen them. I will draw the line. I'll have to do it.
Ironically, Rin can't do anything with nature, but nature is one of Rin's best checks at +9.
A lot about this thing I cannot do. That's good.
So this is where
like reading books,
the
okay?
tracks go.
Would the opposite of nature be necrotic?
Death and life are the opposite of each other. Life and death and love and death and peace and war on the planet Earth. But the opposite of nature with these symbols, earth and air, obviously, fire and water, life and death. So we've got water, earth, fire, air, life, death, and nature. No, there's a total of 7 symbols.
Nature is the consistent one between two cycles.
Yeah.
Okay, so that balances itself out.
What if we what happens if we just try to pull the symbols on this side here in order? Now that we've got the death down already, if we were to try and do the others, or maybe if we just them one side at a time, perhaps that would have.
So
Maybe
just
we
on this
undo
side?
the death lever so nasty shit doesn't.
Well, the death lever is down.
Do you pull the liver back up on the death side?
Why?
Well, Rin's not on that. Well, so we could try doing it on the so we could try safely doing the side with water, earth, and nature without activating death, basically.
My side is pretty benign, I think.
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily. I mean, you could be buried in sand and that's still earth. But yeah, I might have Rin pull up the death lever.
Yep. You pull it back up. You notice that the deadly grates on the walls on the northwest and the northeast side close.
Okay.
Curious. Now, Riker, would you mind pulling those in the order we discussed earlier?
I will do water first. Pull on my own.
Yep. So you pull water, nothing happens.
Okay. I then pull earth.
You pull earth. You notice that there is a shimmer in the center of the room.
Can I do an insight on that?
Go ahead, roll an insight check.
D20 plus D4 plus 7. 15.
Wow. Something is about to happen if he pulls the last lever. As to what it is, it could be that the fans will activate.
That would, if I press earth, then it would make air. So I think that's Winston being like, the cycle is doing what it's supposed to. But I think we maybe just, sometimes the way to find out if a trap works is to put your foot in it and then hurt your foot.
I'm just going to I'll just stand behind you in this metaphor.
Good, absolutely stand behind me. That is great plan. Please, So I would stand between him and whatever's happening. Then probably get Rin to pull the lever. I could.
Yep.
Sure. Rin will pull nature and be ready to cast.
Before you pull the lever, I need to know where everyone is. Who's in the air?
any
Anyone?
Connor.
like flying or
Yes, like flying.
No one.
No one's in the
Cornwall's
air.
near the door. He's staying
Okay.
there by the looks of things.
Yep. All right. Just making sure.
that's good.
So you pull the last lever.
For nature.
Nature.
Yep.
Immediately, the shimmer disappears. You hear a magical set of glass break from the center of the room as the shards of this magical barrier has broken. Then the ground shifts quite heavily. The door, being jammed still, does not close, but the center of the room opens up into a very large wind tunnel and starts propelling air inside.
Okay.
As soon as that mystical barrier, because I assume that's also the one around the plate, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, as soon as that drops, can I try and, using my uncanny speed, just dart over and try and grab the plate and pull it out from the center?
You can,
it's,
yes?
It's in the wind tunnel, so you have to be careful with that.
Well, yeah, but that's as soon as the shimmery thing breaks.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
So this breaks instantaneously as the lever is pulled. While you're at the door, you notice that something happens to the handles. They seem to unlatch as though the doors are now open.
Uh-huh.
Snap.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, the other side of the doors.
Northern
That's
door.
right.
The northern
D100,
door.
So
show
the
me
northern
the
doors
future.
are now open.
Uh-huh.
And which direction is the wind blowing?
Yeah, could you like an arrow to show which way it's blowing?
Just put it
Yes, in
vertically
a
up from the
second I
ground.
will do that. Like that.
Okay, so it's,
So
it's like a...
it's swirling around the.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
Underdog.
swirling around inside the room, but only in the central octagon.
Okay.
So it hasn't reached any of you. It's just at the very top of this podium.
Think I would take the ring and be like, we do the same other side and then maybe see? Or should we try doors, Yasuni, see if they open?
Yeah, I'll try the door. Why not?
Okay, so with
So-
your uncanny speed, you can make the attempt to dash up and grab this particular lid, Connor.
Yeah. I would like to. If I use both of my actions for dashing, I have 150 flying.
Yep. So it is quite quick, but do you have the strength to make it through the wind tunnel? Roll
I
an
have the
athletics
grace.
check. The grace might help you. You can roll acrobatics instead.
I would very much prefer that. As a very agile avian, I'm used to working with the wind rather than against it.
All right, go ahead.
Spin the wind. It does spin the wind.
Now,
With-
the last time I tried acrobatics, which was my first time trying acrobatics, I got a nat 1. Let's hope I don't get a nat 1.
Here we go.
I believe in
Believe
you.
in you.
I believe in you, Pollyanna.
Here it comes.
I got it. 13.
got 2.
Okay.
But 13, to your luck, because your grace has protected you rather than going in there with brute strength, you are simply deflected by the extreme winds. You take no damage. But you notice that a bit of your feathers have been shredded by the intensity of this wind tunnel.
See, this is a job for thick, scaly boy, and we're not. Bryn, you think we do the same on other side, or get lead and go?
Perhaps we could see what happens if we do the other side. But if you wish to try getting the lid, I'll give you my support.
If you equally godlike intellectual compared to Riker, so I defer to you. You want to pull some levers, you do. Otherwise, I will fight that invisible sound.
Rin casts guidance on Rika. Go for
Alright.
it.
Yeah, guidance.
Which is, if it's an athletics check, you get to add D4. So
Oh, okay.
I mean, if it's any check.
yeah, well, any check, literally. Guidance is such a good cantrip. That's a freaking cantrip. God damn.
Alright, so.
Oh, sorry.
You just did. Wait, you just did
That's
20.
an outrageous roll. Sorry, that's my fault.
Yeah, just roll the whole thing again. There you go. There, it's still pretty good. 24 is pretty good for strength. Athletics.
So
an athletic-
24 for an athletics check to go into the wind tunnel.
To get to the lid.
Yes, you penetrate the wild burst of air. You feel the sand ripping your armor and your skin apart as you reach out for this lid. You grab it, but you're stuck inside this wind tunnel.
It's pretty loud in here, but I'm about halfway through the mission and pretty stuck.
Rin seeing something has gone wrong, is going to go like, oh dear. I'm just going to run around by the outsides to the other side. And so Death Lever is up now, isn't it?
Correct. Death Lever is up.
Don't do it.
You will only take half of this damage, Riker. Take 7 points of slashing damage.
I can get you out,
From the
Riker.
sand.
I can
Thank
get
you.
I can get you out.
It's awesome. I think that is a
Alright.
good contingency if Rin pulls a lever labeled death with me in the middle of the room.
All right. So I'm going to kind of focus
Yeah.
my telekinetic powers,
Yes.
and I'm going to pull Riker towards me. He's within 30 feet of me, and I can pull him 5 times a d6 towards me or away, but I'll just pull him towards me. So
Get that
Alright,
psychic
go ahead.
hug.
Oh, my God.
That's good. You get the big pull.
Very nice. You get the full
are
range of this.
what was that? Sorry.
Yep. So you succeed. You manage to pull him out of what? Yep. You managed to pull Riker out of the wind tunnel. You can see him. His armor has been shredded by sand and dust.
The first time, Yasuni, I do not have sand under my scale. That like world's biggest hair dryer. I feel wonderful. Also, you give me life.
And as you pull him out of the wind tunnel, you notice that the ground itself starts to open up even further. The second octagon seems to reveal more of the wind tunnel, so it's expanding the air.
Okay. Can I
It may be time to
Yes.
go.
Go ahead.
try and pull the other levers, the death, air, nature order?
Of course.
Okay.
We get out of the way, please.
All right. So you pull the death lever. You notice the slits open up again.
Mhm.
Then it starts to, as you pull the air lever, a sweet scent comes out of those holes.
Holding breath.
And when you pull the nature, the entire atmosphere of the room calms. There is no wind. There is silence. And you notice that the doors shut. in the north. This
Rin,
particular set of levers frees up the barrier for the center of the room, but closes the door in the north.
Rin's going to sort of motion everyone over towards the door at the far end.
Yep.
So now that we are a bit safer to do this, when we're all ready, one, could you please make a bonfire right by those levers over there? That should complete the cycle and
Absolutely.
that should complete the cycle and reset things back to how they were when the whole place was falling apart. Then we can just run on out real quickly. Yes,
Okay.
yes, running away sounds good.
Okay.
Saucepan with is pretty wild. You do anything with this?
Well,
is it like
I've
shield?
Remember,
Sorry.
there is still a sweet scent inside the room. Even though it's quite silent, there's no wind.
Fuck, we are gonna die.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Start the fire, because the fire should reset the other cycle. If she does the fire right by it, that'll bring it back round to the neutral where it started, and the wind tunnel should open up again by puzzle logic.
Okay, I like.
So just if we can get round to so that's why I'm just asking everyone to get over there.
Yep.
Yep, so I can get over there and cast bonfire from
Sweet.
there
Yep.
on the levers.
Just
Yep.
near them. It's got to just be near them. Just something in the room,
Yep.
basically.
So just kind of here. Oh, I can't do the...
It has to be an arrow to ping. Or you could just draw a circle or something. Or
Boing.
Yep, there.
That's
So
me.
they're going to throw it.
Yep,
Bonfire.
so bonfire. Fire.
All right.
Oh, I like it. It's like a rose.
Very nice.
All right. So as you cast the bonfire,
And that's
the
concentration,
sweet
so...
scent in the room ignites. Everyone roll a dexterity saving throw as it explodes.
Oh, fuck.
I maybe have danger sense because I can see.
The levers do reset from the explosion, and the doors remain closed.
What?
So dexterity saving throws, please.
Okay, I don't... Okay, why the fuck do they stay closed? Okay, because they're... So, the doors which... Wait, hang on, seriously, how are they closed?
How are they closed?
Because the levers which open them all still are down, and the ones that close them are up now, so... 16.
That's right. All of the levers reset as soon as the explosion happened.
Oh, all of the levers?
All of the levers.
Oh, okay.
I think maybe we do sneaky mage hand on my side, open up spicy wind boy, get out of here.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So all you need to succeed is a 13 and higher for your dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
I think
I'll do
just
or
it.
about
you'll be
everyone.
taking some
No,
fire
I didn't
damage.
say.
Winston, how do you rule resistance on half damage?
So if you succeed, you take half damage. But if you have resistance already, you take quarter damage. If
Okay,
you fail,
cool.
you only take half damage.
I thought half. I like it.
So I took full damage. What's full damage?
I'm
I'm
sorry,
rolling it
people,
right
I did
now.
not... I thought this would just work. Fuck.
29 fire damage.
29 fire damage.
Yes.
Oof.
I'm going to use a reaction to use telekinetic shield,
Yep.
which will reduce the damage a little bit
All right, go ahead.
by 4 points.
4 points. Take 25 fire damage.
So that's half is 14?
14, yeah, it always
Ah,
rounds
it's-
down.
Yep, that's
Yep.
right.
Okay.
This is lovely. I get blow dried. Now I get little stun bake. Oh, good.
All right. So the
And the
door
door's
is shut.
closed.
There is no wind tunnel. The central of the room still has some sort of barrier around it. All the levers are back to their standing position from the way you found it inside the room.
To clarify, Winston, just so
Yeah.
I don't get it wrong, when we pull the 3 levers on the east side, the wind tunnel begin and door unlock.
Yes,
correct.
that is 100% it. Seeing as how
It's
I
low.
am deeply sorry there. I thought that would
All right, so I will drop the bonfire.
Yep. Bonfire is gone. Yep, bonfire is gone.
And what levers do you need pulled on?
on
This
the
side.
on this side, the order water, earth, nature. and that will do
We
it.
have 3 people with mage
Okay.
hand. Just boom, boom, boom.
Mage hand or
Oh
physically,
yeah,
I
I
mean,
can mage hand.
there was no danger beforehand.
Yeah, no,
Except
there's
for
no
the one
danger
with
before.
the death hand.
Yeah,
The
okay.
hope of another blow dry, I will go over it.
Well, I'm sorry for assuming that both cycles would be important for getting this room to work.
It gave us 5d10 negative hit points. It's your fault. It's your fault.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I'm sorry, but like I made the logical assumption, so
Yeah,
I'm sorry that
just a classic cleanup.
If anyone cannot reach with mayhem mage hand, I will pull furthest lever after first 2 pulled.
Okay. So who is pulling the lever?
I'm happy to pull one with mage hand.
Okay.
Need one more person with.
Yeah,
Yep.
we'll try the mage hands, and I'll do any that can't be mage handed.
Okay. All right. So as Yasune pulls the water lever first on the east set of levers, you pull them down. Again, nothing happens. Second lever is pulled. There's a bit of a shimmer. It's the same events from before. And then you pull the last lever, and the doors open.
Let's just
I get my Dyson Airblade technology as well, or just doors?
well, probably Airblade too.
And we're talking about the north doors or all doors?
The central of the room still has the air blades, but there's no longer a lid there because Riker has it.
One very small question before we proceed to the next is very exciting. Is this lid shield shaped in any capacity?
It is shield shaped, yes.
Hey, I got one-handed weapon. This priceless artifact's gonna catch a lot of arrows today.
I really prefer you didn't, but let's just move on for now.
All right.
Once we're out of
Let
this
me
horrible,
reveal
horrible
the
room, I'll
room
see about
as
sorting everyone
you
out.
Open it up. So you open up the doors. Do you enter?
Yes, because
All right.
I assume we enter just into the next room a little bit.
So within the doors, you can see 12 skeletal warriors
Oh
in
man.
front of you. They seem to be inanimate. They're just standing there. They don't seem to be alive, or they don't have any motion in them. And there is a corridor to the east side that goes a fair distance, about 30 feet, to another set of doors.
Do we? Maybe we should just leave these ones alone. I have a feeling that it had something to do with completing the cycle in that room. I'm definitely not going to cast any life spells in here. I will say that much. I think that might be for the best. Yes.
All right, so
Should we
What do you
check
do?
to see if Flora gonna do anything? I doubt it, but
Yeah, we can check for traps or whatever.
I think sometimes put foot in trap. Let's keep going.
keep going.
Yeah, just ignore
I
those
just,
fuckers. Rin's gonna scuttle past and like edge along the wall to be like, yeah.
All right,
yeah.
as you edge
Hey,
along
Rin,
the wall,
is there any
your
healing
first step
available?
into the room, into
Well,
this...
he was behind Ryko, so.
Yep, so Riker's going first. As you step into that room, they all activate. Roll for initiative.
I'm very sorry.
Surprise!
We should have yeeted guys. Sorry.
Hey, Rin, if you've got a moment at some point to heal me before I throw myself into the horde of skeletons.
Well, my plan was to take a little bit of a rest when we got to a safe spot so I could exchange a spell for Prayer of Healing and heal everyone. Because Prayer of Healing heals everyone for 2d8, but it takes a long while to cast.
No worries.
I can still heal you if you need it in an emergency, though. I've got stuff.
I went from 36 to 11, and if I'm going to be front line, I'm going to fall pretty fast.
Yeah, I've got stuff. Don't worry. I have got healing I can do for you.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm hanging back because I'm only at 13.
However, there is something.
Surprised none of you have taken any short rests.
It's almost like we didn't have an opportunity in there.
You had plenty. I didn't say roll for initiative.
Did not. Winston gave us. Yeah, he was a cheeky boy, but not really.
Anyway.
To be fair, it is hard to keep track of the time when we're splitting rooms over.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh well.
I would say maybe a fair compromise would be a level each, Winston.
Level.
I think that would be fine.
This,
I think
sure.
five of six people in the chat would agree an immediate level up would be an appropriate compromise.
Yeah, so when do we tick over to level 5 after a...
You guys already have, I believe.
Yeah, we already did.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, I have healing, but I have something more useful I can do against a horde of undead as a cleric.
Would you, or would we got the same initiative? Would you like to go first?
who is
Thomas or Riker can go first.
I think maybe
One of
good
you would
idea
like to
for
go
Riker to go first, if that's okay.
Riker's is standing in the room, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
He can go first.
Awesome. First move I'm going to make is immediately. I suppose I am as far away from my friends as I can be. As I go, I will stay here to reduce my friend being surrounded. I say, sorry in advance, don't really know how this works yet. I'm going to rage. Then my wild surge will trigger. So I'm going to roll a d8.
Ooh, okay. Wild
Yep.
rage. Let's go.
2.
Yeah.
I will quote what happens now. I was really hoping it would be another effect, but this one also really fun. So like,
Blink, 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 blink. That's really cool.
yeah. So I suppose I would like step immediately to the right to like evade, and then just blink 2 steps back and be like, "Oh fuck, okay, I'm here now." But I guess we're doing this. And I've got a club, and I'm wielding the priceless artifact as a shield. So I'm just going to swing at the guy immediately in front of me. I'm raging.
All right, go ahead. Roll an attack roll.
I'm not going to reckless because too
Club
many.
is good against skelly bowies.
So 24 hit.
24 does hit, yes. Damage, please.
8. I'm wielding the club. Alright, club is a d6 plus a d8 plus 6. 15 damage.
15 damage. This one immediately shatters.
Righty, I am raging and in front. Let's dance.
You just summoned a level 5 demon. Let's boogie.
What are these things made out of?
Bones. Winsty? Hello?
Honor.
He did.
Skellies go next.
Hicks.
No. They're in the wrong layer. That's why I can't touch them.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm just putting them in the right layer.
Everything made out of buttons and wires.
Um,
But
have
yes,
them
you have
here.
shattered them. On your first strike, immediately this one just shatters.
hey, you know what? I'm gonna move up there. Assuming it's my turn now.
That's right.
Okay, good. Everyone went a bit quiet, so it's like, did I just butt in?
Yes.
And I will take out my obsidian rapier.
Ooh,
I will
fancy.
hack out the one in front of me.
All right, go ahead.
Yep.
Attack roll.
It's my first time using a melee weapon in this character. Come on, there we go. My bonus is 7. 25.
25 does hit, yes. Half the damage.
25.
I think I am within 5 feet of the enemy in front of you.
You
Man.
are.
Yeah, that's crazy how that works, isn't it?
I trouble you for some d6. This trying time.
No,
Can I offer you
they're
an egg
mine.
in these trying times?
You cannot have them.
Could not handle my d6 adventure.
Seventeen. Hey,
17.
lucky 17.
That's a good number.
Again, this one shatters.
Yeah. Cool. Then I will use my bonus action to disengage and scurry back away.
All right.
Scurry.
Oh, cool. Why you leave now? Okay.
It's because you smell
Oh, okay.
a
That's,
little bad.
oh, I got in the air dryer. I try.
It did not help.
Did
All
not-
right, Rin's turn.
Rin pulls back his hood and pulls back his fringe, which normally covers over the tattoo, displaying it vividly. Looks upon all the undead with a look of far more vivid emotion that's not horror. For once, and is it says to them all, "You are abominations in the plan. Be gone, and I'm gonna turn undead."
Oh, you
And
just
I'm
got
dead.
level 5, you good boy. Bless you. I know what that means for cleric.
What's my save?
It's a wisdom saving throw. It doesn't say what it's against. I'm guessing my spell DC,
The spell DC, I don't.
Yep, it would be against your
which is
spell DC.
15. So they'll have to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom.
An hypothetical challenge rating for these bony boys, maybe.
How far out is the radius?
30 feet, I believe. Yep, 30 feet.
That would hit all of them.
Yeah. I mean, it turns the ghost inside of Cornwall.
One set of them succeed. The archers in the back succeed.
Oh, you just said okay. I thought you were gonna do individuals. That's okay. All right. Well, if they're challenge rating 1/2 or less, are they 1/2 or less?
Yes.
They are just exploded. Dead.
Cleric in my home game got to level 5 and balanced an encounter very quickly with this particular divine intervention.
That's just the one every cleric can do.
It's real good. I really like it.
Good work.
That's a good
So
one.
all of them are just exploded, right?
Yeah, everyone that failed exploded. And now Rin, seeing that the arrow ones are still alive, is going to immediately retreat out of arrow range.
Okay, that's allowed.
How about the abomination thing? Bye!
All right. After that spectacular divine intervention, next what is one.
Okay, so seeing that fantastic display, and quite frankly, I don't have a lot of patience at the moment. I'm not into all of this. So I am going to aim at this point on, between
Between those two?
Come on.
There?
No. Why can't I? Yeah.
Where I'm pinging?
Yep, right there.
Yep.
Yep, that's the circle I want. So in a 10 foot from that point,
A 10 foot what, sorry?
I am going to cast 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point. I'm going to cast Shatter.
That's all right. All right.
Yeah.
That would hit
And-
these. That hit these four, and also probably Riker.
No, because it's centered at that back point. So
Oh, it's at the back.
don't-
I
At the
see.
very back of the wall. Yep.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah.
Fun, you are very kind. Thank you.
Yep.
So each creature must make
Con, I think.
or take 3d8.
Yep. Constitution saving throw. Give me a sec. What's your saving throw at?
14.
14. All right. 4 of them. Only one fails.
Oh, you
So
piece
the
of
rest
crap.
takes half damage.
Which is
Yep.
7.
Yeah,
7,
okay.
12.
Wait, I thought you said 14.
So, yep. So
Oh, no,
only
the
It's a
DC was
DC.
14. Oh, the DC was
DC,
14.
14.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. So
um
it's 6 then, if for the succeeds. because he rolled 12.
Cool. That's friggin' awesome. I'm glad I spell slot. Great.
You damaged them. You might have killed one and you damaged the rest.
Yeah, so that one got 12.
All right.
12 points of thunder.
Thunder damage.
Oh, half as much on a successful one. So the rest take 6.
Yeah, they still take damage.
Yep.
Done very well. It's awesome.
New spell, sorry.
It's alright.
No, that's fine.
It moves.
So you have to roll a d20 for Wild Surge as well?
That's according to the DM, so I've not been asked to yet.
It's DM discretion.
Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how it worked.
I don't think you need to yet, because I don't think you've used the feature that lets you get the benefit. Because it's only when you've expended that, because then having a wild surge is a way for you to get the resource back.
No, so it's any first level spell. Basically.
Yeah, but it gives you the feature back.
You're thinking of Wild Surge, right? Wild Surge magic.
Wild magic, yeah.
Yep. So
Once per
anytime
turn, the DM
someone
can have
rolls
you
a
roll it.
1. So yes, it does happen. Roll the Wild Surge.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Potted plant. Potted plant.
D100. You can actually just do
D100,
D100 on
please.
Roll 20 easy too as well. Potted plant.
Yeah, so it's, hang on a second. So yeah, it's just a D. Once per turn, the DM can have you roll a D20 after you cast a sorcerer spell. Yeah.
Oh, D20. I thought it was
right.
D100.
That's if it surges.
Oh,
It does
okay,
surge.
okay.
So
Oh, it does
now
surge?
roll a D100.
Did she roll the 1?
How do you know
I
it's
rolled a
surged?
1. Anytime
he
someone
rolled it.
rolls a 1 during a spell that you cast.
Oh.
Snap, that's hell.
Sure.
What?
Sorry,
Then, cast magic missile as a 5th level spell.
I don't
Sorry.
have any 5th level.
No,
Doesn't
it's
matter. You
it's
just cast
as
it.
if.
it just
I
fucking
cast
happened.
it. There we go.
Oh, so you can just magic missile those guys as well, because you get how
Yeah,
many
so
missiles?
Oh wait, yeah. It's a wild burst, and you just cast something at random.
Pew,
But
pew,
73
pew.
is your actual roll.
Oh, yeah.
73 is...
No, it says actually if you roll a 1.
Yeah, I did. I rolled a 1.
No,
No.
not if the DM rolls a
caster.
1. If you, meaning
The
me.
caster. So
Yep.
basically, after she rolls it, she has to roll a d20 herself.
I would defer
Yeah.
to you on this, Winston. I'm kind of keen to see what this
So
D100
the
I kind of
exact-
am too,
The
honestly.
exact wording is once per turn, the DM can have you roll a d20 immediately after you cast a sorcerer spell of first level or higher. There we go, that was done. If
Yep.
you roll a 1, roll on the wild magic surge table. So I roll a d20, if I roll a 1, then it's the surge.
That's right.
Yes. And the
Yeah.
bit I was confused about is Tides of Chaos, which
Yeah,
is
Tides of Chaos I
adding
can
to
do
it.
also.
Yeah, but it's adding to it because that is a guaranteed use of wild magic.
Yeah.
And it regains your feature.
So, would you like to use your wild magic? Because you've rolled for it already.
why? No, I rolled a d20 and I didn't
Yeah,
roll a
that's right.
1, so I'm cool.
Okay, so you don't
I'm
have
safe.
to roll for it. That's cool.
What would
Yeah,
the
wild
73 have
magic is
been?
not something that I
The
enjoy.
73,
What would it have been? Yeah.
a random creature within 60 feet of you becomes poisoned for 4 hours.
Yeah, okay.
1d4 hours.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Better not do that.
Understanding
No,
between
see,
the wild
from if
Surge Mage and
there's
the Feywild Barbarian, I'm
Yeah. You're not in a
see,
great
there's
state.
not been a lot of kind of chance for getting to know our characters, but this wild magic is not something that one is comfortable / happy about. It's a shame file item for them.
Yeah.
It's a delightful dichotomy to Riker, who's like, I'm actually a wizard. This is fucking cool."
Yeah.
Okay, so
So this is something that they would try to suppress.
okay, so
Yep.
it's kind of like Rin's entire religion if it wasn't for the fact that he's just resigned to it being a part of him.
Well, yeah, and part of my, my come to Jesus time in the desert has been that sort of coming to terms with things.
Okay.
but they have been able to sort of harness that wildness through their spells. So you'll notice a lot of my spells are thunder and lightning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's cool.
so yeah.
Take one.
But no,
Ooh,
I'm
ooh.
in terms of my character, I'm not going to voluntarily roll wild magic.
Okay, sure.
Of course.
All right.
Um,
Who next?
all right. So you're
Unless
done?
the DM tells me I have to.
No.
Yeah,
You
I'm
don't have to.
done. Yeah.
All right. Ella, it's your turn.
Okay. So step 1, I'm going to use a bonus action just to regain
Second wind.
Second
And
wind
I'm back.
Yeah.
That's such an
Welcome
awesome
back.
ability. I love second wind.
Excellent.
Yep, second wind.
9,
Roll your d10. Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, heal for 9.
9 back. So that's something.
That'll help you out a bit.
Sorry, so did I kill any of those archers?
Nope.
No. Okay.
You did do
But
damage,
you
though.
did damage them.
You
Yeah.
have damaged them, yes.
Yep, cool.
Okay. Next, I'm going to move there,
Yes.
and I'm going to attack. This, the one in front of me.
Yep, so this one.
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
That is
Comes the
I'm also
attack
just
roll.
going to shift back.
20, 13.
13 does hit, yes.
So that's 1d8.
Type of damage, please.
What's that?
What type of damage are you dealing?
Slashing
Slashing damage? Okay.
with my long sword.
Yep.
And you don't have an obsidian longsword, I assume.
No, I don't.
It's made of steel. You forgot the exclamation.
Yeah, sorry, I mismade.
Nah, that's all right.
1d8, 3. Okay, I'm going to also add some, after I've done the damage, which is 9, I'm going to add in a telekinetic strike, so that allows me to add.
Yep.
D6.
Cool as hell.
So that's a
1.
1 point of damage extra.
Yep. What
I'm
type of
going-
damage is telekinetic? Is that the same damage?
Oh, that's force damage.
Force damage.
Punches
Alright.
them in the soul.
So
So,
as you strike them with your sword, they don't seem to be taking as much damage as they normally would,
okay.
but the surrounding force on your blade with your psychic abilities deals its complete damage.
Skelly bones are resistant to slashing.
Skeleton. Is the one that I hit still standing?
Still standing.
All right, I'm going to action surge.
How? You use your
How?
bonus action already.
Oh,
It-
bonus action.
No, it's
Right,
not
I'll
a.
do
It
that.
doesn't
I
take
know
a
it's
bonus
not.
action.
Of course.
It doesn't take
I
a
know, I'm
bonus
just
action?
testing you. It doesn't, no.
Oh, it's
Oh.
not a
No.
action surge. It's not a bonus action, is it? All right, I'm going to hit the same skeleton again.
Alright, go ahead.
However, Riker's got a good weapon for this as well, though, because they're not good against bludgeoning Skelly bones.
Pony club is very nice.
That's 5, and then I'll do.
Did you attack?
Yeah, you had to roll your
attack
roll to
Oh,
hit.
You have
yeah,
to
that's a
do
good
the
idea.
attack roll
That's
again.
a little bit too.
Yeah.
Right, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's 14.
Yeah,
14 hits, yep.
Do you want me to re-roll, or do I keep?
Nah, you
rolling?
can keep the rolls. It's fine.
Okay, so there is 5 damage plus slashing and 5 telekinetic.
So your telekinetic damage does its maximum, but again, your blade doesn't seem to penetrate its thick bone.
All
It's
right.
still standing.
I do have I think because I action surge, I still have an extra bonus action. Is that
That's right, you have an extra bonus action.
So can I use telekinetic shove to kind of pull the skeleton past me and like in a direct line towards Connell?
In which position? You
So
can circle it or ping it.
So so as I pull it, I would duck, and I would basically have it kind of slide down the corridor towards Connor.
Okay.
If If not, then that's okay.
You can use your bonus action. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. So I roll a d6 and add 5. So that is 10 feet. It will move 10 feet.
10 feet. So it moves 1, 2. That's it. The same thing.
And Riker's like, oh, you brought me a present.
I'm going to straight bat this guy like he came at me like a baseball.
Can you do that? That sounds hilarious.
And then, and to finish off, can I just move into that space there?
You can, yes.
It's a wild turn. Done.
That was a big turn.
It was a big
All
turn.
right. Nice.
Third level fight is the fun.
My turn.
Ooh. Oh, you get a turn. Get a turn.
This one turns around. The rest seem to aim their arrows at Riker.
Okay.
And the only one that aims their arrows towards Yasune is the one that you've thrown. They don't target anyone else, as though they don't see anyone else in the room.
Ooh.
Oh.
So 5 attacks against Riker and 1 attack against Yasune.
5.
Yeah.
5. There's 5 of them.
This is literally my job. I love this shit.
He is very. Besides, he has resistance to what they're doing because he's raging.
Tickle me with your little back scratchers that you.
He's a
These are
berserker.
the 5 attacks on Riker. I don't think any of them hit.
What's the bonus
18
to hit?
is the highest. So 2. So one of them is 8, 9,
2 18s and a
15.
15.
Does 15 hit?
That depends. Oh no, unarmored defense positive level 4 got me to 16. So even if the shield is not a shield, I'm good.
Okay. So 18 hits.
Yes.
18 would hit my AC if I'm wearing a shield, yes.
Yes, you are aware. It is a shield. That lid can count as a shield.
Yes! Hell yeah.
So only 2 of them hit you.
Ooh. It's ideal.
That's
Their
pretty
arrows
good.
fire. Even though you're quite close distance, they shoot all over the room. Their arrows seem to shatter upon impact, as though it just enters your body as sand. So all of these will be slashing damage.
Oh, it's cool though. Still
Very
resistant, but cool. I once had a bow which did slashing damage because the arrows turned into axes in midair.
Winston.
That's so cool.
Oh, I know what Winston did. I was excited because all the sand was out under my scales, so he made them have sand arrows.
So that's 10 on the first one. So 5.
Second.
And 9 on the second one for Riker.
Which
So
is 4.
4.
9 in total.
So you only take 9 slashing damage all up. As for Yasune, I only attack once. A 20 against AC.
20? That's a hit.
Again, this one, as it strikes you, the arrow does not remain. It shatters upon impact, and the sand just goes within you. Like shards of glass. Takes 13 points of slashing damage.
Yowie.
So can I also just, as a reaction, use protective field? Take away I think it's D20 plus 3? Sorry, not D20, D6.
D4, right?
D6. Well, it was
D6?
D4, but my dice reset back up to a D6.
Alright, go ahead. Roll D6.
So that's 4 points.
Yep. So you reduce it by 4, take 9 slashing
That's pretty
damage.
cool.
It's very cool.
Alright. So
Like being hit with a sander.
Oh,
Yeah.
so fancy.
I'll be
So
moisturising
you
my
can
lock.
see all of
Yeah.
these skeletons.
You'll need some pawpaw ointment.
I will.
Do not reload. They simply reset their bodies and their arrows magically appear
Neat.
in their hands.
Save
As
the
though it's
danger
being
part.
recreated from the sand itself.
Ooh.
Oh.
All of you need to make a perception check.
Oh, okay.
Using what senses?
Eyes.
Dirty 20 for Rin.
Roll 15.
Unless you have keen senses for hearing.
That would be 9.
Wow.
27 for Connoir.
27. Those of you who got a 13 and higher, you know that the room is gaining more sand, so it's filling up with each attack.
Look out! The room's filling with sand.
Back to the top. Riker, I
Hey,
believe.
well, I am still in magical blink range, so I think I will just bamf out of the room into the corridor. Boof.
You could slap them, then, Bamf.
Like I think Riker tries to swing at the one next to him, and then his blink triggers, and he just cracks his club against the wall, and he's like, "The ever-loving fuck is magic." Okay, I guess we're leaving. He's going to use his full movement to run this way. I'm like, well, I am a wizard now, so I would know that this is the right move.
All right.
Trust yourself.
Stop on the
There's a
third
trap.
square. There's a trap.
No.
Roll a dex saving throw, please.
Would it be with danger sense, so advantage?
Yes, you'll have advantage. You have danger sense.
Barbie.
Danger sense.
Here we go. 13.
15.
Unfortunately, that is not enough.
So
The
good.
ground underneath you flips, propelling you back into the wall. Roll a Constitution saving throw as you slam into the back wall over here.
Oh,
19.
Um,
Am I
19.
yeeting? Yep.
With a 19, you take no damage, but you are winded.
Fuck! Being a wizard is hard. Well, I suppose I still have an action, so I would turn to Rin and be like, keep killing the skeletons or nah?
So there's a trap there. You can see it reset as you are slammed into the wall.
What kind of traps reset?
Well,
The
I suppose I
magical
can
guy, of
move
course.
through the trap with my action, not trigger any attacks of opportunity, and just stand in front of it glaring at the trap.
These cannot make an attack of opportunity. They have
Range.
ranged weapons.
You still have an attack if you want to attack something.
My thought is these things are only
Sure.
going to attack things inside the room. So if we clear the room, they didn't attack anyone outside the room.
That's
No,
right.
You are not wrong.
I'm going to say
so,
yeah. People can move through me, which is good.
yeah, of course. You shout out. You warn everyone that there's a trap ahead of you. Right?
It's an anti-wizard device. I tried, and it didn't.
In case you were wondering how big the room is, it's 20 foot tall. Aside from the dimensions inside the room, every square is 5 feet. And next up, Thomas. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm hearing an echo as a FYI.
I can hear it too.
That's probably be me.
It could.
I still
Is
have
it
to
from
fix
me?
the microphone on my PC.
Okay.
It does not mute for whatever reason.
Oh.
Does anyone have a way to destroy all of these immediately?
Rin already used his.
I I can take care of that top right-hand corner.
Rin's gonna kill the one near us here if he can. I've got some stuff to do, and he can just stand in the hallway and kill all of them from the hallway.
This current fit of psychosis sounds very strange, Rin.
This is me speaking out of character. You know that much.
I know that, but I asked in character, so.
That's nice, but if I'm speaking in my regular voice, I'm speaking out of character.
And I asked you a question in character.
That's nice.
So, in character, what do you say?
Oh, in character, Rin's gonna be like, I cannot abide these things. I cannot. Again, Rin does not
take
like
that
things.
as a yes.
These things are supposed to be dead, and if they are trying to struggle against being dead, they are struggling against the plan and the weave of destiny, which is an abomination.
Is the person here an ally of ours? I assume
Yes,
so.
that's Ella.
That's
Just wanted to double
That's
check.
Yasune.
I will step over here and shoot at that one with my
Alright, go ahead.
bow.
I say sneak attack is sneak attack, ally or enemy. A lot of D6.
Here we go.
7 to hit. 23.
23 does hit, yes.
So the arrow, yep.
And type of damage, please.
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
It's like a big old punch.
+4.
The
Punch
rock
arrow.
with an arrow tied to the
bone
back.
stomp.
Oh yeah, that thing is
20.
dead.
Wow.
Actually, I will. No, I can't. I can't reroll. I should have bonus actioned before I attacked, but it didn't. Darn it. Oh well.
Alright. As your arrow flies, it cracks the skull of your victim, and it shatters to the ground.
Yeah, fuck you, Skelly Bone.
Get out of here.
Alright. And then I will shuffle. And bonus action, I'm gonna reclaim my psionic energies and just center myself.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Next up. Liam.
Okay. Bingo, bongo. Now I'm going to just do a little. I'm gonna paint a little something, because I'm casting spiritual weapon.
Yep.
So let's just go and just be like, wing, and then we're gonna go like,
Of character Ella at the end of your turn, I suspect you may want to get out of the room.
Oh, yeah.
The only one in. Get dicey.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
I'm sure you're.
A spear appears. There. Spectral spear.
Yep.
And it's making an attack on this far boy here.
Yep. Go ahead.
So that's going to be a spell attack, which is D20 plus 7. 15 to hit.
15 hits, yes.
And that's
Roll
going
for
to be D8 plus 4 force damage. So that's I rolled a 1. So that's 5 force damage.
5 force damage.
On that one boy there. Is he still standing?
This one is also shattered.
He's shattered.
I only had one life left.
And now this one here, can he make? Which were the ones? This guy got hit by this one both got hit by shatter earlier, didn't they?
That's right. Yes.
I
So they're damaged.
So this one here, because that's the one I can more conceivably think Rin can see. Can he make a? I believe it's. Let me try. I just got to check. Toll the Dead is a wisdom saving throw. Take a wisdom saving throw, please. Succeeds.
18.
Why is
That
that your skill?
succeeds. These guys are really good at their wisdom saves.
Yeah, they've had plenty of time to sit down and think about it.
Okay, yep. All right.
Yeah. Nothing but time.
All right, next. You clearly leave the room. Yep.
Yeah, he's going back into there.
It's Juan's turn.
Okay, they are going to step in a little and ice knife at the back corner. Or
Ooh.
ice knife at that dude.
Oh, ice knife him.
A little bit scary
I'm
being
going
on the
to
front line of the wrong side of the...
Where was it again? I didn't see
You still
it.
have your,
Was
you
it
still have
this
your turn.
corner
You can get out in your turn.
or the other corner?
No,
This
other
The
corner.
other corner, this side? Okay. Go ahead, make an
Yeah.
attack roll.
Spellcasters don't give a fuck about what's in front of them, Yasune. You should move.
No, I
they
thought
take-
about that.
We're extremely careful on your
Ice
turn.
knife.
Funny lizard joke. Don't worry.
14 hits.
Suck
Roll for
it.
damage.
So,
I have to make dex saving throws, right?
so that one takes 1d... 1d10, and then it and the
I
one
fail.
within 10. Okay, so
I fail them both.
yeah, okay.
How
Why
much
did-
cold damage?
Oh,
How
so
much
that was
cold
10. Yeah, 10.
Yeah,
I
you
got-
rolled 10 cold damage. I rolled
And
a
then-
1 and a 6.
And then it and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dex of.
So they failed that.
14.
They failed
Okay.
that.
I failed that.
Okay.
So now, how much damage do they take?
So now you're going to take 2d6 as well.
Okay.
Go ahead, roll your 2d6 damage.
Nice. 8.
Nice.
That's a good one.
What type of damage
Yeah.
was the first one, though? Was it
Cold.
cold damage? Both cold?
All cold.
Okay.
Brr.
Oh,
Isn't it cold and then piercing or something as it explodes?
nope.
Oh.
2d6 cold. It's all cold, baby. So
Alright.
the one in the corner took 18. The one next to it took 8.
Yep. And then roll a d20, please, for your wild magic surge.
Who brought this up? Like, really?
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking of it because, nat 20.
Hey, suck it.
Nothing happened.
I
You're fine.
controlled one, sort of focused and was happy with the success and stepped back respectfully into the
It's nice to
doorway.
have this dichotomy of control in the party.
Yeah. It's funny how that worked, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've been
I enjoy it a
practicing.
great deal.
I've been
You've been
practicing.
practicing. All right, cool.
Did I not
that's
kill
all?
any of them? Yeah,
No, they're still alive. Yes, they are
Come
still
on.
standing.
This one's probably quite low, though, at this point.
Both
Yeah,
are
'cause
quite
it's
low.
6
Both are
before.
bloodied.
Without blood.
Yeah, they're
Without blood.
bonied.
They're
They're
crumbling.
just sands coming off them.
That's the sound of sand coming off them.
You're not doing anything else. No.
I cannot.
No shenanigans of sorcery points.
Shenaniganeries.
No. I can't
All
do
right.
anything.
Next up,
Oh, shit. I keep forgetting about that stuff.
Ella.
Okay, I'm just going to jump.
You can attack before you move if you want.
Yeah, I know.
Have a swing that would be better than the lizard.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll attack the one to my east.
Yep. To your right. Yep.
Yep.
Go ahead.
She.
That's a 13.
13 hits.
So that D8, 3, D6.
5
So
points of
that's
damage
5
and
slashing and 4 force.
yep. This one shatters to the ground with the burst of your psychic blast.
Yeah, get wrecked, Skelly Boy.
So
let's mark
then
that
I'm
one.
going to I'm just gonna leap. It'll be 7, 5.
You can walk, you know.
15. Yeah, but why walk when you can jump?
She makes a valid point.
All right.
And-
There you
and
go.
we are
There you
walking
go.
around in the
Skeleton
Matrix.
carcasses to
The
jump
guy
over.
flies.
I can.
That's true.
I'm
We're
just
in the
gonna-
Matrix, and I can't fly.
I just basically
Yep.
jump to there.
Yep. You jump there.
And then because it's not quite as far as I want it to go, I'll just go back here so I don't get blasted or frozen.
Okay. So you go outside.
Yeah.
As you step outside the room,
Uh-oh.
the four of you within the door, it shuts.
I
Oops,
knew it.
Motherfucker.
sorry.
That's not your fault.
Inside the room, Riker, the skeletons reset, and they go back to a standing position as though the sand has brought them back to their guarding position.
Wait, all of them?
All of them.
The
I'm
ones that
so
died as well?
embarrassed.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh.
Welcome to
Someone
my
forgot
world
to
of
press
traps resetting.
save.
Riker called from inside. That
But
guys
you
want to
can
tumble.
see that, Riker, that the skeletons that were feared by the magic of the
Turn undead?
cleric cannot reform like the archers.
Okay. It's just archers at the back.
Only the archers at the back seem to go back to their active state before you entered the room. But they're
Dang
not
it.
doing anything.
I would relay this to the guys through the door if they could hear me.
You shout it out. All of you roll a perception check. If you get a 14 or higher, you succeed. You hear him. Otherwise, you hear nothing.
17.
Yasune hears. Rin hears.
Riker is fucking loud, I think. Like, okay, so the Bonnie boys are back. They have their bows. The guys with the Punu shields have stayed asleep.
Nope.
No, but I mean, the two that do hear.
That's enough. Yeah.
So
That's
if
enough
one
for
is
you guys.
pretending not to hear me, I know she can hear me. She just doesn't like what I say, and I understand. That's fine.
All right.
Well, one is it felt the wild magic surge come and pushed it down, so they're trying to
One, wild
recalibrate.
magic is insane. I'm having so much fun in here. You gotta try this stuff. There is nothing better than totally losing control and just doing crazy shit.
He's just gonna spend the rest of his turns blinking in, bashing one head, then blinking out again, isn't he?
Just blinked halfway through a door. It was very painful.
All right. Back to the top. Riker, it's your turn.
Winston, you can rule if me getting yeeted into a wall counts as being attacked, or whether my rage has dropped.
Well, you
Your
took
rage
damage.
would have dropped. You didn't attack. The trap is not an attack.
Really
Yeah,
hope-
but I think taking damage qualifies.
He didn't take
Taking damage,
though.
I think,
I
does
said-
qualify.
Oh, he
Let me
took
just
damage from
double check.
Did he?
You took damage? I don't think you took damage.
because I succeeded on my con save.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I'm good.
You were just winded.
Yeah.
But
That's right. Yeah. Oh, good, because I was
okay.
just picturing Riker sitting on the floor all by themselves, crying.
Just this massive lizard just curled up, just like, my friends left because I was too dumb. Oh my god. I clearly was meant to go other way and went this way. I'm clearly not wizard.
Yep. So your rage is gone.
I think I am more sad than rage.
So what do you do?
My
You know there's
only
a trap
remaining,
ahead
my
of you.
only, my only remaining worthy opponent is the floor trap, which I will try to jump over.
All right. Go ahead. Athletics
Yep.
check.
Cool.
Or how are you jumping over it? Are you using
would
the
say
wall as leverage,
athletically.
or are you running on the wall, or are you jumping
Just like
clear?
I would say this is athletics, just pure like just standing squat jump.
Go ahead.
13.
13. Unfortunately, you are short one.
No.
And you land onto the trap.
Oh God, not again.
Roll a acrobatics check. If you roll forwards or backwards, if you get 11 or higher, you roll forwards.
You're a kind DM, but the dice do not respect Riker.
Oh, they do today.
But they do today. You manage to roll ahead of you.
As I killed
As
the
the
trap.
trap triggers behind. And then it tries to reset.
Success!
You have time to lock it if you wish.
It is so poetic justice that Riker's one success happens behind a closed door in the dark.
You have a lot of spears still. You can lock the trap with if you want.
Yes, I would shove at least 3 spears into the edge of the trap.
Get in there, you fuck.
You are.
All right.
Others need to know I slew this dragon in the floor.
You stab your spear inside this trap, and you hear a "Ow! That hurt! What are you doing?"
Holy the talking! I knew you were a fucking dragon. Now you're gonna die.
Now you're gonna die.
You mother. Oh, because I am wizard, you persecute me. I see this. Everyone hates magic.
Do you have dark vision?
I don't know if I do.
What race are you?
Dragonborn. I think they might do.
Dragonborn. I don't know.
Dragonborn, I do
I
not know
don't.
why.
This is so
Really?
great. I'm like, holy, there is tiny dragon under the ground.
Oh, and you jumped over the trap in the dark.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know. I truly do not know what is happening.
No, you don't have dark vision.
You would
You hear a
just
voice
scan the
as you
dragon,
stab your
right?
spear into the vacancy of the trap. What do you do?
God. Say, we'll come out of there and explain yourself, or you will receive at least 6 more spears because that is the maximum I can count.
All right, I'm out. The trap stops moving, but no one's out here. You look around, you see just darkness.
I don't want to hold up too many people's turns, but I would be like, okay, appear to have something resembling an understanding. Would like to see the dragon I am fighting. I am putting down my spear. We can just continue with the rest of the turn order if people want.
Yep. Okay. Next up, Thomas. The doors are closed in front of the 4 of you.
Yeah.
You know that Riker is still alive, as he's been shouting through the door. Some of you have been translating through the murmurs through the door. You'll have to walk back to the lever or use some sort of spell to activate the door again. And diagonals are 5 feet of movement.
Yes. I will hold my action to shoot with my bow once the doors are open at one of the Skelly Bros.
Alright, cool. Holding
I'm done.
action. Next up, Rin.
Okay, so for a start, because this spear is still active,
It is.
and Riker just told me that they resetted. Rin's getting the spear to stab exactly where it stabbed before.
Go ahead.
Well, stabbing like where one of the guys will be, you know what I mean.
Yes.
At 22.
22 does hit. Roll for damage.
10
Type of damage.
force.
Coarse. Yep.
And then Rin's going to go. He can't quite get there. Dang it.
Yep. Up the stairs is difficult terrain unless you jump. I don't know.
I'm not jumping. He's not in any rush.
So you make it to the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
Next up, Faith.
I'm going to call out to Rin. Where do you need me? What lever needs to go?
Rin's like, I have got it. Don't worry. We'll get that open up. Just in a second. He's like shuffled over towards.
Okay, so you can do this by yourself.
Yeah, he knows what. He's just got to water, earth, nature. It's the exact same thing as it always has been.
No. No problemo. Well,
Presumably the levers have reset, I'm guessing, because if the doors have locked, the
They
levers
have
don't-
reset, yes.
Yeah. God, this is taking a while.
Okay. That's probably gonna be
I'm
me.
just gonna go for a minute. I'll be back.
I'll hold an
Yeah, no worries.
ice knife.
Yes, go on.
I'll hold a first level ice for when the doors open.
Okay. Also holding your action. And Ella, what are you doing?
Oh, so I am just going to. I mean, I've got mage hand if it's needed. If not, I'm going to get ready to grab a baton and swipe the doors when they open again.
So you were just gonna hold your action, Ella?
Yeah,
Okay.
to spike the door.
Yep. So just waiting for the door. Back to the top. Riker.
I think Riker would straight up, being intrigued by the small talking thing, truly sit down in the sand with his weapons by his side and be like, "Oh, cannot see, but I feel we have armistice. My name is Riker. You are a dragon that live in the fort. Do you have name?"
Yes. I am not a dragon. But, yes, I have a name.
Oh, I know
Yes.
that Riker has never seen a dragon despite being a dragonborn, but he knows dragons are wily creatures. What is your name, little one?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes is my name.
yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Very good. Well, the spirit of yes. You know how my lovely friend could get through the room behind us?
The skeletons?
Yes. I was not using your name, but affirming your sentence.
Well, it gets a bit confusing. People just point at me while they're talking. But
Oh, I can
if
do
you want
that.
the skeletons to come here, it's easy. You just clap your hands.
Would they come at me with not happy intent, or?
Well, only the ones holding onto the water pot will not be harmed by these creatures.
Oh my god. Okay, well, he's like, I have this lid. Maybe
That's
we
not
can...
enough.
Oh.
That's only a lid.
It's only a lid. Do you know if we can get the door open from this side?
Of course, it's already open.
Was in the door that Yasuni and Wana there is open?
That door is open from your side. From their side, it's not open.
Oh, right. Okay, sure. It says, okay. Yes, you have been extremely helpful thus far.
You're not going to kill me? You stabbed me pretty hard. It hurt.
I'm sorry. I thought you were a dragon living in the floor in my defense. Also, I can't see fucking anything. And the last time I walked over where you were, I got yeeted. So, I apologize. And
that was me.
Very
My job to keep opening the trap.
It was remarkably strong. You have my my respect. Yes. Tell you what. If you help me and my friends with those bony boys in the back room, I will give you at least one of my lovely spears. They were a gift from a good friend.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, I've got a persuasion. Oh, it actually is a positive modifier.
Wow, natural 20. Wow.
Yay, Riker.
Right.
Riker's just got performance anxiety. He can't do anything if anyone else is looking.
This is so
long as your friends don't hurt me, I'll come with you and help you.
I would kneel and be like, "Sir, yes, have my word that I will."
You feel something climb onto your back and sit
fine.
on your shoulder.
I am your loyal mount. Yes, we'll go and we will destroy the world.
Okay, you have gained Yes, the companion.
Yes, guys, the dragon, or no, his name is Yes, but he's good. Come inside. We will sort this out. Would have been my whole turn, I presume.
Yep, that's right. Next, the doors have yet to be opened, but it's your turn, Thomas. Thomas?
I'm here, just thinking.
Yep. No worries.
Yeah, sure, why not? Because I'm intrigued, I'm gonna try and see if I can unlock the door, like unseal it.
Unseal it?
Yeah, sure.
You can use your ready action for that. Go ahead.
I was just gonna use my action on my turn.
Oh, just use your action? Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead. Roll an investigation check.
Is this just a general investigation check, or for, like...
What do you mean by
Something.
general? Like, you're not using your action, like a bonus action, or?
No. General in the sense of, like, does Thieves' Tools help?
Ah, right. Yes, it would be a general investigation check.
Okay. 23! Holy heck.
Wow, alright. These doors cannot be unlocked from this side. Only the mechanism that the levers used over there can open them from this side. But you realize that on the other side they can be opened quite easily.
Sorry, guys. Can return.
As though these doors are very similar to the ones that Riker jammed in this particular room that you're in.
Okay. I hate this place. Can we go now?
Yes.
That's your normal laugh again, Winston?
That is my normal laugh, yes.
Okay.
It creeps people out anytime
I love
I
it.
laugh.
No, you get full marks from Riker. Like,
It's sweet. I like it.
Alright, cool. Next up, Rin.
Oh, I've got food in my mouth.
So is it lever pulling time? Alright, so I would say pulling 2 levers is your action, and then pulling the last lever as a bonus action.
Sure.
The doors will
Thank you.
open at the end of your turn. You can still move the rest of your movement.
Okay. So how high up is the
platform.
Yeah, the podium. Like how?
Podium is only 5 feet.
Okay, and I'm just gonna go 5 feet, hop down. Another 5, another 5. That's my movement then.
Okay. Next up.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't. Yeah, I can't. This be a bonus action was done for the level point. Don't worry.
Yep. All right. So next up, before your turn, Faith, you had a ready action. The doors are open.
Okay, cool. So I was holding ice knife,
Yep.
and because I've got my wits about me again, I'm going to twin that.
Ooh,
Yep.
that can be cool. Pew, pew.
Pew pew.
And so it's going to be
Now, but the doors just unlock, so you're gonna have to like kick down the doors dramatically first. Just saying, you're gonna have to kick them down. There's no other way in.
afraid you're
Yeah.
gonna have to earn some cool points here, one.
It's a hard life,
Huh?
but you have
So
to kick
the-
down one of the.
so they're unlocked, but they're not open.
That's
yeah,
right.
basically, it's
I
gonna be
did
like
ready an action to. Oh, I suppose I didn't.
you could no, but you can just like kick them down. You have to.
Yeah.
You do an
You can
object
use half the
interaction.
movement to kick them down, or
Okay, yeah, I'm just going to give him a shove with
Yep.
my
And as you shove them, it's like, I'm a bitch,
foot.
I'm a lamb.
Gee,
And
Alright.
yeah, so twin ice knife, one at each corner.
all right. So roll for them, please.
If you hit this one and this one, you'd be able to hit all 6.
Sorry, you just dropped out. What was
If
that?
you attack this boy here and this
So
boy
if you
here
hit
with
the
your ice
middle
knife,
ones with each
Oh yeah,
3,
yeah,
you can hit
cool,
all
cool.
of them.
That one.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Just
go
that way.
ahead.
I'm a bitch, I'm a
Still the same
lover.
roll, so
Please stop
So
singing
target.
that.
Is it too catchy?
No.
No.
Oh, not 0
That's killing
D20.
my brain.
Sorry. Oh, it worked.
On D020.
So that is a 17 to
17
hit.
in the first one, that hits. Second one?
Okay. Does it not do the same effect? Because it's
It does,
twin?
but it's twin, so
Separate
you
attack.
still have to roll
Okay.
twice.
Okay, well, they
Um,
both hit.
Yep, they both hit. Let me just roll my dexterity saving throw, right?
No, so this is straight damage first, the D10.
Yep.
Yep. So they,
So the two targets take that, and then...
Well, one succeeds.
success. Yeah, the rest fail.
One is the jumpy boy.
No, so the 1D10
Yep.
is straight hit.
It's straight
Yeah,
damage,
no.
yes.
Now
Yeah,
he's doing the
straight
dex
damage
save
on
for
that.
cold.
Yeah, and that's cold. And then...
Alright, so
explosion.
now for the 2d6 damage, 7.
They'll take 7
So
except what
from the one on the left, 15 succeeds, then 5, then 12. 12 fails, right?
Yep.
11.
Yep.
Isn't it?
What do I need?
No, but you said 15,
14.
then 5, then 12. 9 plus 2 if
Oh,
you're doing
11,
the same
11,
modifier.
sorry,
Yeah,
11.
I was like, wait, hang on.
Yeah, I was adding the 3 and the 9.
Yeah, yeah, it's like Fibonacci series.
Yep. So the first one succeeds, the fourth one also succeeds, and the rest fail. So they take half damage.
Okay, so the ones that fail takes 7.
3. Yep. The ones that succeed take 3.
Yeah.
Okay, 7. So
And
the
so that is... Hang on a sec. So that's within... Yep. Right. Cool.
okay, and the rest take damage. This one breaks and shatters.
Hey.
Hey.
While the rest remain tip-top.
What about the one that took... That had the... Because you've got 13...
I think the one that took the that shattered was the one that Rin stabbed with the spear, so it already taken a bit of damage.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah.
Hacker would whisper to his friends, "See how fucking cool my friends are? These guys are insane."
Oh, Riker's so lovely.
I
Just follow them around, but they do all kinds of cool shit. But I do my cool shit in the dark alone, apparently.
All
Like
right.
making friends.
So now
so
it's
that
your
was
turn.
sorry. So that was my held action, and
Yep.
for my actual action,
Now it's your turn.
I'm going to for 5.
Oh, wait. You were held action cast a spell, right?
Yeah.
Roll 2d20s.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Riker's nodding, just like Jack Nicholson nodding.
You're fine. There's no ones in any of them.
Yeah.
Except for one of them was totally made of ones, and the other one had one in it.
Yes, that's right. But not the one that one is.
Yes. That's a creepy gif. I do not like it.
I was removed.
Go ahead. Now
He's
it's your
gone.
turn. Faith, it's your turn.
I think it's your turn.
I took my turn. I put some hands on myself. I healed myself for
Oh, you
5.
healed yourself?
Yeah.
Ella, your reaction. What is your reaction?
It was just to pin the door.
To pin the door. All right.
I like to
with
pin
what?
the dragon.
A spear?
I think all the spears have been used up, or at least a lot of them have.
It was.
You have used a lot of spears, yes. By this point, I think
With
you
the
guys only have
body.
about 6 spears out of the 20.
No, he has 2 apparently.
Only 2? Okay.
So in my
Wow.
equipment,
He only needs 1 for fighting.
All right. Cool. And Ella, it's your turn. So you pin the door.
And then move? Or is that it?
What was that? You pinned a bit soft.
Sorry. So I pin the door, and once I've done that, do I still have movement?
She's asking if she still has movement left, I think.
All right. And what would you like to do?
We can't hear you, Ella.
Ella?
Yeah. Well, that's weird.
There you go. We can hear you now.
Now we can hear you.
Sorry. So I'll pin the door on my held action, and then can I move after that? Is it all right?
Sure. You can move half your movement.
All right. So 5, 10, 15 to there.
Yep.
Do I really want to be there? 15.
It's up to you. Yep.
Yeah.
I can see you.
I'm just going to wait.
Wait.
And so I'm going to stay where I am, and I'm going to. I can't dodge, can I?
Yes, you can take the dodge action. You
Um,
have the held action to open the door, didn't you?
You had a held action. That was to pin the door. Now it's your turn.
So I can just use the dodge action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can just use the dodge action.
Okay.
All right. All right, back to the top. Riker.
Yeah, right.
As
Sorry, I
Yasumi runs in, I'm
would've
like,
skipped
this one is insane. She can do crazy jumps. She catch me out of the ice and tornado. She's extremely fun. Oh, Yasumi, sorry, we should probably stop narrating. You want me to smash these guys? He says, "You just smash these guys?" Yes, you probably have higher intelligence than me. We smash these guys?
You're
We
asking
don't have
yes.
to smash them, but if you want to, go ahead.
My friend, would it make you happy? I am your noble servant.
So all of you start hearing a very small and squeaky voice that Riker is speaking to. That wasn't here before.
Riker.
No, it's fine. I swore myself to a creature living in the floor that I don't know what it is. I think bad will come of this. You weren't here. The door closed. I was left alone. This is your fault.
It hasn't been that long.
You've got to be more careful about who you swear your life
I
to.
have a
That
collar
could have very
that
bad
do not-
consequences, trust me.
My collar says, "Do not leave me alone. I will get up to mischief." Left me alone.
It
as
wasn't
much your
even
fault.
1 minute.
I look at yes. I say, "This is what I deal with. This is why I need a new friend."
That's too bad. Well, I'll help you. Do you want me to stop the skeleton from attacking?
Yes, I would like that. And I look knowingly at yes. I will find solution convenient.
All right. Your shoulder feels unusually cold. And you notice that the movement down the hallway stops. Like the skeletal rattling of the bones seems to stop, as though they're not active anymore.
Riker gasps and says, "Everyone I know is wizard. This is fantastic news." I just kneel with this unknown creature on my shoulder.
And you feel a sudden chill on your shoulder. You can actually see the creature right now.
Oh,
It is
do you give me
tiny...
permission?
Yep. What?
Would ask Yes's permission to look upon his normal countenance.
Yeah, you can have a look at me. Just don't hurt me, please.
Of course, I am sworn to you, small friend.
All right. So you look. It is a small skeletal figure.
Oh, you've got a
It
skeleton
has
friend.
a flaming skull, and it seems to command the other skeletons.
Oh,
Amazing.
say, you are extremely cool. I think someone would attack you out of jealousy. Yes, you are beautiful.
Why, thank you.
I point to Yasuni. I'm like, look at this. This thing is freaking great.
Do you need lights to see? Because I don't
Yeah.
need lights to see.
You are pretty flamey and on. I think this is good.
Riker does a
Again,
bite.
you feel a chill on your shoulder. So this is the end of initiative. Combat has ended from your conversation. And you can see the flaming skull ignite in a very bluish-greenish color as the room is lit up with yellow torchlight that's just floating about 10 feet above, illuminating the floor and the ground. The ground is actually filled with skeletons, scattered with skeletons, created from the sand.
So,
Creepy.
I would just walk happily out, like scratching this skull like a happy pet, like for being so good, and be like, "Guys, you leave me alone," and I immediately find cool thing.
So what do you guys do?
Rin, upon seeing that, has the spear angle immediately to point in the thing's face.
What a surprise! You are not cool as soon as Riker finds another magic friend. Okay, your magic is fine, Britain.
What
No,
is that?
don't hurt me! Don't hurt me!
Yes, come on. He's lovely. He chill on my shoulder when it gets sweaty. He can clearly control undead, presumably not evil.
It matters not for whether something is good or evil. There is a way of things, and such creatures are against it.
I agree. It does not matter if he is good or evil. He's extremely cool, and I have sworn myself to him. So we will coming. I handled the scholars, admittedly poorly. You can handle my flaming skull that is of questionable moral.
Is there anywhere that we can kind of take a rest and maybe get some spell slots and stuff back?
I mean, this room is safe. There's no enemies here.
I would love to sit down and talk to my new master. At the
You
delay.
can take a short rest to get various abilities back.
Yeah, I'll take a
If you
short
want
rest.
to take a long rest to keep it safe, it's best to go back outside.
Yeah,
Come
well,
back in.
we could do short rest. At least then we get health back if nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Rin won't kill your thing for now, but he does not like it.
I whisper, he has magic envy. It's fine. It just will take time. Yes.
I'm sorry. I hadn't fully written the opinion on everything in Rin's religion, but I can't see a god with extremely finely planned out fate and destiny in mind being okay with things just coming back from the dead.
He was always a flaming skull. We should not presume the nature of these things.
That is technically true. Undead are considered separate from the creatures they once were. As
Alright,
Thomas.
so those of you taking a short rest to gain hit points and such, roll your hit dice.
Yeah, hit dice, roll your hit dice.
Why am I feel like I'm very blind. Where are my hit dice details? Where is that?
Hit dice
They're on
details,
your. You should have
it-
5 of them by now. So I'm
So-
gonna roll.
On D&D Beyond, I know where they are normally. I just can't see them.
You should have
Where are they?
5. I think your hit die is a d4.
So Rin
You
gets.
should have
Okay.
5 d4.
Rin heals 16 HP.
Don't forget, so each hit die you roll, you add your con mod to and heal that result. You don't have to do them all at once. And
yeah, you can do it one at a time. It's
when
fine.
you finish a long rest, you regain half of them.
Okay.
Half of your total,
Yeah.
not half of the spend.
Riker is reinvigorated with his conversation about this flaming skull.
Yep. So Rin, Rin healed a fair amount too. He's healed back up to full.
Yep.
Sorry, so what's that for? It's like the
So
stupid
your hit
cats
dice,
in my chest.
what were you playing again? Faith?
Sorcerer.
Okay?
Yours are
Sorcerer?
D6.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, d6. That's right.
Yeah, okay, cool. So 5d6 plus my con.
How many are you rolling? Are you rolling all 5?
You can do them one at a time.
Yeah, because I'm pretty low. I'm pretty low, so I
Okay.
would rather
I will not stop
stock
you.
up.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
have. Oh yeah. Also, at the end of the short rest, I'm gonna have Ren cast Mage Armor because it's the once per day spell he can do, and I haven't cast it yet. So I feel like it's a good idea to cast Mage Armor.
Of course, you can. Yes.
Lasts for 8 hours. Mage Armor is such a good spell.
So you
was-
heal.
Where's-
It's not 18.
18.
It's 26 because it only added 2 once.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I don't usually use hit dice. So,
No, that's fine. Now you get to use it. It's a learning thing.
Yay! 26. And I'm back to full.
Oh,
And Ella, you have you heal 22, not 20,
Oh,
because it
great.
only added it once.
yes. As a side note, I just realized that I have cook's utensils, which is great. Connor will spend the rest, because he doesn't look fatigued at all, just like getting out the rations that he did not eat, or did not stuff into holes, and just make a bit of a meal for everyone.
Okay,
Because I think that heals 1 additional hit point for each hit die used.
that's right.
Yeah.
Huh.
I can also roll for that, for how good the meal is. So let's see. What
Hey,
ability
Riker.
score uses?
Hey, Riker,
Winston?
Is
what's the name of your friend?
is
Yes.
Yes.
is.
Does
Yeah.
he
So
have
like both saying it the same. 3 people are in a circle saying yes. This is so good.
Yes.
Does he have a
Yeah.
friend called No?
Oh, you have a friend called No?
No, but I have a friend called
This guy,
Go-Go.
That's classic yes humor. I love it. He's so good like that.
You really should be more careful talking to those sorts of things. Really more careful.
Should be more careful of undead living in floor of tomb of dead things. All right, then.
You have a friend called Maybe?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm like, you kind of had a thing going there, but that's cool.
So, yes, how long have you been in here?
1,000 years.
That's quite some time.
It's been extremely long.
Yes, that's right.
Cool.
How did you
Like it?
find yourself here?
I was cursed.
Oh,
Presumably, you didn't do anything wrong to get cursed, did you? Yes.
of course not.
No, I didn't. But yes, I maybe have.
Well, why would he lie? Okay, yes, that was the first answer was fine.
It's okay. We've all done things we you
I
know.
whisper, I'm like, may have got a scholar killed, but time will tell. Yes, so.
So, who cursed you? Was it the people who created the tomb?
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
What
have
do
you
you
seen the
remember
bottom
of
of this
them?
pot that the lid lives on?
They were of a elvish clan,
Mm-hmm.
the Lothleth.
You seen the bottom of this pot that the lid lives for?
I will type the name in Discord. This is the name that Yes says. And if you're wondering how to spell Yes for whatever reason, this is his name. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Years.
Do I know anything about the Lothleth?
Roll a history check.
Can I help you with that one? I'll help.
Absolutely, you can.
All right, you have advantage. Roll your.
Mm-hmm. Just checking on my. Do I have a mod for history? Plus a 1.
I've got +3, so you can help me. Oh, you're done.
Oh,
Wow,
so it's 17.
Nice.
17, good.
They are an elvish clan that have served the a particular elvish society by the name of Alshier.
Oh, you rolled with advantage and got double 16.
Yeah.
Swear.
I don't suppose that 16 includes anything about them.
Winston.
Oh, everyone went quiet then for a
Oh,
second.
sorry. No, I'm just not saying anything because I'm just not involved in this bit. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, I guess we did pull a skull out of the ground. That probably killed him. I'm sorry, everyone.
so what I take his silence to mean is that I know everything about Al-Shara.
I mean, that's the logical outcome, really.
Either that, or we just
It
all
sounds
gained a
like a-
level.
It sounds like a very tasty wine, Al-Shara.
Ooh, I'd drink some Al-Shara.
Yeah.
Kind of like highbrow Mediterranean restaurant, maybe?
Yes.
Where waterfront, polka dot tablecloth, real fancy, sea breeze. Free bread, they don't even make you pay.
Yeah. Yeah, with like a really good olive oil.
Oh yes, the balsamic, very nice.
Yes.
This is definitely the clan that these elves serve, a high-end Mediterranean food restaurant clan.
I love it.
Winston, you don't have to explain. We already figure out who these people are. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm still quite confused about this whole thing. I've never heard of a high Mediterranean restaurant clan. I've heard of low Mediterranean restaurant clans, but high Mediterranean restaurant clans, that's ridiculous.
You've been around for 1,000 years. You've seen all the best Greek and Mediterranean restaurants. You explain to Reem. I don't have time for this.
All right, so with your short rest coming to an end, you guys have patched yourselves up, regained what lost hit points you've recovered.
We've had a delicious meal.
Yep,
Is
you've
it
had
safe for us
a
to go
light
ahead?
meal as well. Got to know Yes and the surrounding area of why he was cursed and why he is here. Now, do you venture forward? Or do you... I mean, you have to venture forward. You're still looking for the thing that you're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, we're here. Let's do this stuff.
My new cranial friend, are we safe to go forwards?
It should be yes.
Ideal. Also, you use your name in most sentences. It's ideal.
Yes, I have to.
Oh, there he goes again. It's gonna be great.
All right. So you go through. You'll have to the X. Don't worry about it. The trap has been disarmed. You can just walk past it.
The trap
by
is
a
being
sphere.
worn on
The
someone.
trap has been befriended and tamed.
Yes.
Thank you, Winston.
That's right. It has
I
been befriended.
I like that both me and Thomas now put little symbols on our characters to represent what we do.
Where do you
I
get
do
the
like
little symbols? I want to
He's
see.
got the wing stealth and gun, and I've got the angel and the bottle of liquid.
All you do is you click on your character, and then it'll pop up with a bunch of circles. It's the
I
one,
keep trying to get rid of those circles.
No, you can't get
Don't
rid
like
of
them.
those.
I'm going to add that actually as well then, because
Yep.
time.
Oh,
Bear in mind,
yeah.
I do have 3 symbols, not just 2.
Yeah, well, I added a third one just then, so I have 3 too now.
All right. So
Oh,
when you enter
you.
this room, your little friend describes what is in here before you enter, just to be safe. This particular room is the water chamber. This is where we keep the very valuable thing that I've been guarding all this time.
Cool. Nice.
Looks like a
The-
sweet mixtape.
Is it like a bath? Do we just climb in and cool off, or?
Well, it's quite deep. If you want to jump in, you can, but I'll have to hop off of your shoulder.
Oh no, well, I will stay with you, my friend. Do you want a little bath?
I don't do well with water.
Okay, well then I stay with you.
So this area is a very large pool that goes deep into this room. From any of the pools, either the circular one or the square one, you can see another hand underneath. I will reveal it.
Oh, okay.
And this has the item which you seek.
Oh, sweet. Can I actually have during the short rest have Rin exchange a spell around? It only takes like a matter of minutes to exchange cleric spells. If not, I can do it now while they're.
I mean, it just counts as a prayer, so you were taking a short rest. So yeah, that's fine.
It take like 5 minutes because I'm getting rid of one level 1 and putting in a level 3.
Sure.
What I may
Go
add
ahead.
as well, Winston, is
Yes.
after spying, I presume to be able to command water elementals, a large body of water, would use my inherent class ability to cast Detect Magic, which would just make me change color if there was magic around. I wouldn't do it, the others would.
Yes, you do change color into a very dark black.
Does anyone know what that means?
Yeah, apparently yes, did you do this to me? I do not think so.
Because there is a skeletal form on your shoulder at the moment. It is detecting necromancy, so you are turning black.
It was you, yes. My friend, I'm going to put you down for just a moment and go over to the water in the big pool and check that.
Okay.
I snuggle you in tight. Don't go anywhere. You don't have legs, but...
Yes, of course. So he pops down. If you're wondering where Yes is, I will just draw a small circle. He's not very big. No.
Until you're in, I'm like, I will know if you step on them, and I will get very sad.
There.
I don't want to be anywhere near that thing.
Well, apparently you are.
I might like to, seeing the sort of the black color come up. I wouldn't mind casting Detect Thought. And yeah, and this will used to detect the presence of thinking creatures I can't see.
Okay.
I feel if there's one quote unquote cursed creature in here, there could be others.
What was the What was the It has a block limitation. What was that?
What?
The radius.
It can't pass through certain substances.
Oh yeah.
Sizes of such.
Beep, 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 beep. 30 feet. Spell can penetrate barriers, but 2 feet of rock, 2 inches of any metal other than lead. Lead blocks me. I can't detect
there's no
a creature
lead in
with
here.
an
This is made of
intelligence
stone.
3 or
Everything
more.
around here is made of stone, like sandstone.
Mm-hmm.
Sandstone and marble.
Could I do an Arcana check on, by the way, as well on the water after she's done with hers?
Roll your Arcana check, please. As for Detect Thoughts and Detect Magic, this is what Riker turns into when he goes near the water. This is the thoughts that you hear when you cast your spell 1.
Mm-hmm.
Just see, an 11. You can sense. So I'll answer Rin's question first, and then I'll describe what you guys see and hear.
I do not get much out of it. I rolled a 1 on both the D20 and the D4, so even though I've got +9, the total is 11.
Yeah, it's 11. You detect magic. You sense it. That's all I can give you.
Okay.
That's for your Arcana check.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That was a really shitty Arcana.
Yep. As for your Detect Thoughts, The thoughts you are detecting are below, inside the water, and they are simple thoughts. Flow,
Okay.
grow, as well as bubble. That's it.
Flow, grow, and bubble.
That's right.
And so would I assume from that is the water elemental?
Yes, that makes sense. They would be just water elementals within the water itself.
Okay.
And for Riker, you turn a white shade.
Being a wizard is great. This is ideal.
Just so you are aware, you're not probably a wizard. Many people can use magic without relying on studies, such as myself.
I turn to Yes, and I'm like, roll my eyes and wink, and I'm like, you're probably right. I'm definitely not the strongest magic user in the party now.
That's right. Clearly, it is Rian.
Yes, what were you going to do?
If I could, is there any markings on the walls around here? Any things to investigate and look into writing wise? I do have a plan to get us down there, which will get us all down there without much difficulty. But I just want to check this out first. If that's
all right. So the room that you 5 are in, there are no markings. There are some elvish runes all around.
Okay, can I read them?
They are similar to the ones in the previous room.
Oh, okay.
Except they don't have any arrows depicting anything. They're just the symbol for nature and the symbol for water, just all around the room, as a bit of decoration. As for the south end of the room, though, you can see another set of levers.
Oh, okay.
So down here,
the bowl we can
12
see.
levers.
So Rin's going to let people know, just so Frank data. If we can't figure out another way down, I do have a little bit of a combination of spells that might be able to allow us some mostly safe passage down into the pool below.
Cool.
Out of character, I will explain that combination is I can cast water walking on everyone and then manipulate the water with control water, so basically make us a tunnel into there, so we're walking on the water down.
Sweet.
Extremely cool.
However, that's like a thing if there's not an easy way to do it, basically.
Winston, did you say we could see the bowl of commanding water elementals in this room?
It's not in this room, it's down below. So where the hand is, that's actually below in the very large pool of water.
It's way down below the ocean.
Is there any way to get the ball up?
He's asking yes.
You're asking yes?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. There is. You can swim down there. Or you can use magic. But the lever is down over there so he points to the south. I don't know the combination because Gogo is the one who's in charge of this place, and I don't know where he is.
It's okay. You've been very helpful so far.
I mean, Gogo might not be around. He hasn't picked up on detect thoughts, so...
Gogo could be the water elemental.
Oh, true.
Maybe we try...
What did he say? What did I hear? Flow...
Bubble.
Flow, go, bubble.
Grow, and bubble.
Flow grow sounds similar to Go-Go.
Yeah. Very
Flow,
true.
grow, go-go. Yeah, Go-Go likes to flow
We
grow.
would annoy the water elementals by doing magic on their water, because I think levers did not go so well for us last time.
No, they didn't.
If people truly wish, I could make the effort, but I'm worried about what could happen if we just walk right into a bunch of water elementals. But if it's up to you guys, if you think that's what's best.
Can any of you just use magic to solve the problem like we did every other challenge? Just wave your hands and make the ball come to us.
Very well.
Wow.
Rin grips his staff. There's no staff. His rod in two hands, and like mutters to himself for a bit, and then you all feel like a really pronounced sense of balance.
Ooh.
And then he sort of just like awkwardly clambers up on top of this and like stands on the water there.
Yep.
And then he's gonna like do some just swishy motions with the rod as well, and start doing shape water to create like a staircase appearing out of it gradually. It would have to be like slow going, but it can hold the shape for up to an hour. So I can manipulate basically to like push the water around so we get like a stairway going down into the water to where the hand is.
Nice job.
Extremely cool.
Wow.
Very nice, Riz.
That is very cool and honestly very interesting to watch. But probably the opposite of what I said we should try. But if you've committed, we'll do it.
He said, "Do you have any like magic to get it to solve the problem?"
I
No,
think
to
the-
bring it to us.
Yeah, just to like reach in and grab it
Oh no, yeah, no.
and pull it out.
I would look at Yes and be like, it is safe for you to go for a swim now. Maybe we go down there?
I'm not going down there. That's water.
Yeah, because we
Rin distinctly would not cast water walking on Yes. He does not have the water walking effect.
Oh, well, I will have to stay up here with my new friend.
Yeah, I'm staying up here. I'm not going into that water.
Okay, well, I'm afraid of other things too. We don't have to talk about it.
So,
Yes, that's right.
does this spell of yours let us walk on anything besides water? Can I no longer walk on stone?
Of course, you can still walk on stone. That'd be so preposterous.
All right. So as
it's,
you cast your spell, because this will take time to climb to the walk to the bottom, descend.
Yeah, who's going with
into
Ren,
the
by the way?
water.
Then, if
Yeah, I'm up for it.
it's like none of this is concentration, so he can't just be knocked and have it like fail. So
Okay.
Yeah, it's for an hour.
Yeah.
And how wide are the openings?
he probably
The openings are 10 feet wide.
Okay.
By the circles, if you're going down the circles, they're 10 feet in circumference. 10 feet in radius, sorry.
okay. Oh wow, that's big.
And the rectangular is 5 feet wide by 15 feet long.
So he'll either make a spiraling staircase in the circle or just a straight staircase in the rectangle. But I put him on the rectangle, so I guess the straight staircase in the rectangle.
Okay, so you have a straight staircase heading down into the water.
Here's
As
a question. Sorry.
Yes? What was the question?
Oh, I'm just going to ask. Looking down, because we see the hand, does it look like there's one of those faintly shimmering barriers around this item as well?
Yeah.
Yes, there is. It's not faintly shimmering on this one. You can clearly see it.
Ah. Rin, we should probably also do the levers.
That was cool, but maybe a bit of both. Okay, let's... Suni, you are comfortably the smartest out of everyone and Rin. Maybe you look at the levers.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, so from the left to the right, there are 12 levers. On the left end, you can see that these levers indicate. Please write this down. I'll just say this. It indicates water, earth, nature. The second set, water, air, fire. The third set, death, life, nature. And the last set is fire, nature, water.
And that's left to right, isn't it?
That's left to right, that's right.
Yep.
And thank you, Matt, for writing that down.
Yes, thank you.
I put in the roll 20 as well, so it'll just be there as well.
Yep, thank you. So which set will you be using first?
If you pull one lever, does it look like they will all move?
No.
Oh.
It's
Well, we're not
similar
pulling
to
it-
the other room, where
I'm-
depending on what you pull, what order, will have a different effect.
Okay, so we know the two we've got the two order cycle. There's no more images of cycles of order or anything, are there? Are there
No.
any more images of? No. Okay, so the two
There's
cycles
no
of
more.
order.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know the two cycles of order we can have are water, earth, nature, and life, and the other one is death, air, nature, and fire.
That's right.
So
What was the one that removed the last barrier?
the last one was water, earth, nature. Remove the
Yeah.
last barrier.
Then let's try that one.
Oh,
Although there were 3 levers before, and now there are 4 sets, maybe we should complete the circle.
well, that's the problem. I'm looking at this, and we can't possibly complete the first. We can't possibly complete water, earth, nature, life with the first ones, because there's no nature prior to life. There's only one life, and life does not have a nature in the set prior to it. Every other set has a nature, but that one does not. We can do
an investigation roll to see if I can solve it by just.
Of course, yes. You can use your skills to try and solve this.
Yeah.
You don't have
I'd
to
like
use
to.
logic.
My character
Go
is
ahead.
smarter
Roll
than
your
me.
investigation check.
Investigation?
Yes.
Does anyone want to help me?
Yeah, Rin will help.
Absolutely
Yes.
help.
So those of you
Really
who,
always with the best idea.
yeah,
Well
any of you
done.
can help, but only one of you can help.
Here, do you want a guidance? Have a guidance. Slapang.
Oh, thanks.
I'm not sure your Rin's investigation is pretty good as well, so he could potentially do it. He's got +6. I don't know what you've got, but you might have a good one
You have a
too.
fallback if Yasune's roll is not.
That's true.
I've got plus.
All right, here we
Even
go.
So you get advantage and you get to add D4 onto it. Because I'm presuming when we went to go and do the levers, Rin came out of the water to go and help. Like,
Absolutely, yeah, I would think so.
okay, so you pick the 12, then 13, 16.
16.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you only get half of the answer. It is not
Okay.
quite enough to get the full answer. You know that you need nature and fire
Okay.
as an answer.
Okay, so hang on. So there are only 2 with fire in them. So we know that one of those with fire has to have the fire.
And when you say we need nature and fire, is that just this? It's 2 of 3, or is that in an order? Does it go something nature fire or nature fire something?
So you need nature, fire, then something, something.
Nature. Okay, so nature, fire. So those first 2 we can do those first 2 as nature and fire.
Looking at the cycle that has both of those, the next that
So-
follows is death, then air.
But there's no air in the last lot is the problem.
Indeed. But Rin, perhaps we can logic out the other half. I can give you a help action.
If we're allowed to do that,
You can,
Are we-
yes?
okay.
You can?
Yeah.
Make another check.
D20.
I will also superfluously be helping Rin.
That's 14 plus 4, 18, 24.
Ooh,
24. All right. With that, you get the rest of the sequence. You will need death and air.
Okay.
Is the elemental cycle to
Okay.
switch off the elemental barrier.
That's a problem because the last set doesn't have any air in it.
Can anyone
Well,
make air?
So, because
Ooh,
you've found the cycle, now you just need the rest of the answer to this strange riddle.
Hmm.
You can roll an investigation check or an intelligence check. Anyone.
Oh, well, guess who's got good with that?
How's my intelligence?
Yes is passive
This will
intelligence.
be
Whoopah!
a
24.
group check. I need at least 3 of you to succeed to get this answer.
Okay.
Right.
Rin
Yeah.
got 24, so
So you need an 11 and higher to succeed.
Yes, give me the help action. I have
Luckily, we do have
-1.
someone who can do wind, someone with big bird wings who could flap.
Yes, will give you advantage.
I think Connor would prefer to do the death one.
Oh, so that was a nat 20.
Woohoo!
That was amazing.
Everyone succeeded so far. I think has everyone
Yep.
succeeded, or is everyone?
Everyone
rolled
has
yet?
succeeded, I believe.
Uh,
I think I rolled the lowest.
Yep.
you still succeeded though.
Yep. You got
Ella?
the lowest, but you still
Oh, am I
succeeded.
rolling again? Sorry.
Yeah, did you roll? I didn't see whether you rolled or not.
No, I didn't. What am I rolling?
Just
Intelligence.
Intelligence or
investigation.
Okay. Sorry.
We're doing a
No,
group
that's
check.
all right.
Yeah, sorry.
And you succeed too.
A
Another nat
natural
20.
20.
Another natural 20.
Oh,
Wow.
bravo,
All right.
bravo.
So
We-
with
we're
all
just
of you
collectively go, "Aha!"
collaborating, your minds intertwine with the clearest of ideas.
Synergy.
We're all just like,
Yeah.
aha, and then a second later, Mike is like, aha.
That is exactly what happened.
Because you have so many levers, and because there are 4 of you, at least 5 of you, you can pull any of the levers so long as you do them in the right sequence, which is nature, fire, death, and air. It is not in a single set. Those sets are actually another trap.
Oh, okay.
Delightful ruse. Oh.
Yeah.
If people are willing
So
to,
we can pull at any station.
That's right.
if
Honestly,
people,
that part is hilarious to me solely because the limitation of the set was an idea that was imposed by the players.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
At
us.
no point was Winston like, you have to pull one of each of them.
Nope.
Like, it must work this way.
Nope.
Yeah,
I like-
that's
I like
That's
the
fair.
idea that Riker just watches the 4 of you collectively solve it and just start pulling levers, and he's like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Rin will ask everyone else if you don't mind pulling the levers. I will go and retrieve the mystic water. It is as it must be. It must be. Yes, right. Yep. Okay.
I'm going to just stand. I'm going to go over and follow him. I'm just going to stand looking
Yeah.
down, kind of telekinetically pull him out of the water if I need to.
Okay.
I can pull 2 levers, so that's fine.
Okay. Just got to pull them in the right order. True, because there are
Yep.
2 on the same set. There's like death and nature are both on the same set.
You can leave me written instructions, and that would be ideal. Actually,
Shit.
no, I can't read. Tell me slowly.
So what was the order was nature, fire, death, air.
Yeah.
We need to do it in.
That's right. Nature, fire, death, air.
Okay. So
I
You
will
can just-
put nature when we're ready. Okay.
We'll pull fire, wait for someone to pull death, then pull air.
okay.
I will pull.
You can pull air. Wait, you can pull death. Sorry, because we got
Okay, cool.
That's all we need then. Because if you go on air, then we got all the others covered.
I'll yank the death. I'll yank
Okay.
the death lever.
In the
Whenever-
correct
Okay. Death lever will be yanked.
Obviously in the correct order. Yep. You
Yep.
don't have to keep saying that.
All right. Yeah, you don't have to keep saying you already know the answer. It's fine.
Okay.
Cool.
So we do
Well.
the answer.
So you activate the answer. The barrier is removed. You can see there is a strange bubbling in the water as though the room itself was being protected by the barrier. And the water starts to fill the room.
Oh, the room we're in?
Yes.
Okay, well, we've still got walk on water effect. So rather than getting the water to create a stairway anymore, can I have it create a vortex? Can I create a bit of a vortex to start sucking the vessel up towards us?
Of course.
Yeah, let's do that shit. Just because it looks sort of like a tuning fork almost. I think he bongs it on the side of the stairway, the stone side, and then puts it in the water while it vibrates and starts to go.
All right. So, because the investigation took a bit more time than needed, you only have 10 minutes left of your walking in water.
Okay.
Run!
You have retrieved the bowl
Yes.
of control water elementals. You can see that it's still spilling out water. It's still spilling out lots of water as you have it in your hand. It's filling the room with water. It's flooding the room with water, and you can see your flame-like little friends scurrying up the walls, trying to avoid this life-giving water.
Spearman,
Escape.
put the lid on it.
Oh, yeah, true. We got the lid on it.
Oh yeah.
All right. It's not the shield anymore. Hands it on the part.
Roll a strength check to put the lid on it.
Oh,
Guidance. Have guidance.
I'll also help out with this.
Oh, he's gonna
Alright.
shove it down.
You have advantage on this roll.
So 18 plus
Alright,
3 plus 6,
18.
27.
27, with both of you pushing down to shut the lid. It clips, clink, and you notice that the room stops filling up with water. The water itself disappears. It starts to dry up. It turns to sand, and the room starts filling with sand. I need all of you to roll for initiative.
Yeah.
This is where we start digging.
6.
7, 11,
Worried about 4? Yes. Scared by the water.
15, 11. Wow, 2 11s.
Yeah.
Yeet.
And an 18. All right. For the purpose of this escape situation, those of you with still shovels in your hand, you'll have advantage on all your checks. But you are essentially trying to run out of this cavern.
Yeah, nice.
First up, Riker.
Rin's got his shovel. Rin's got a shovel.
Riker actually does. In starting equipment, I would have a shovel if you allow it, Winston, but I didn't buy one in town or anything.
You would have been supplied one with the scholars.
Awesome. Okay,
Before you
right.
left.
Would only
So all of you should have shovels.
Uses a scholar to dig.
Yeah, I have a scholar shaped into a spade in my backpack.
Now you use your mouth for something useful.
Good. Talk, man. Consume sand. I would quickly turn to Yes and be like, a faster way out of here than the stairs, flamey friend.
His body drops into sand, and you can see that he is only a floating skull now, like a very small one.
Oh.
I think you've broken, and then his skull shatters and he turns into sand.
Oh my god. Riker immediately rages. Just straight up bonus action rage.
Oh.
What happened?
Yes!
You can see that the very barren walls of this underground temple has started to liven up. You can see that Yes is part of the inscriptions on the wall. His skull has entered the wall. His image is starting to etch into the wall as a small halfling, a guardian of this particular temple.
Would shout at the magic users, if you can do anything to get him out, I will give you whatever you want, but I know we must go. Yes, I will come back for you if they cannot. I guess I'll just book it.
Alright, roll an athletics check to move through the sand.
But that's a big advantage because I'm raging.
Yep.
That's a 24.
Yep. 24, you succeed. You can use the dash action to get out.
Very angry. No. I'll get me just to the start of
If
the
you're
room.
wondering, there are no skeletons in there. It's just filled with sand. In fact, on the walls and mosaics of this room filled with the skeletons, you can see warriors, elvish warriors guarding this place to protect the bowl of life.
Mm.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry, my age surge. He is.
Yep.
Uh,
What does the 3 mean?
The rage surge.
Yep,
I
rage
conjure,
surge, yeah.
oh, this is quite fitting. I conjure 1d4 intangible spirits that look like flunks in occupied spaces. They immediately fire 30 feet in a random direction, which thematically would be, yes, flying into the wall, I suppose.
Oh,
Aww.
Oh, my friend, Winston, you hurt me. Oh, I'm going to fucking kill some sand before I leave this place.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough. It gets everywhere.
Take
we
my
did that last
friend.
week.
I will say it again.
Hey, DM. This is a question I asked Liam last week. But since walk on water lets you walk on quicksand, does it let you walk on normal sand?
Well, you can normally walk on normal sand.
Oh,
Sure, but like Legolas in the Lord of the
Legolas?
Rings, whereas walking on top of the snow.
it does affect deep snow walk on water, I believe. Water walk.
I would say it does for the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
Sweet. So that means no difficult terrain, right? Because we're just dancing across it.
That's right. I've already anticipated that.
We're like
Excellent.
You
Beyonce
said
in
walk
that one
on
clip.
water, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
It's
All right,
Beyonce, isn't it?
cool.
He does like the dancing in the sand thing.
Yep. Next up, Faith.
I'm going to try something, and I'm going to try something in game, which I don't think is going to work.
All right.
But
I gotta see this.
I'm
Oh,
going
the
to give it.
greatest.
I'm going to give
Oh
it a
my
try.
God. I will
Using
give you-
mold earth, can
Oh.
I kind of take? Yes. Can I see if I can extract?
Oh, like the
You want
carving
to
of yes.
extract the carving out of the wall?
Yeah.
Yes, you can do that,
Cool.
but that'll be an action.
Yep, that's fine. So I'll do that, and just kind of tuck it in my harness, and run out. I'm leaving.
Okay, so you have a,
30.
a
Oh, yep. Sorry.
I'd say a 5-foot stone block
Yep.
in your backpack with an image of a halfling guardian.
Yep.
Oh, you are the greatest. I'm going to cry in
I've got
15.
yes.
Oh my
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
This
I
are
can't get very
fucking
far.
amazing, good
All right,
people.
cool.
I'm not crying, you're crying, it's the sand.
It's the sand.
I was very touched by the
What
connection.
the hell is that?
I was very touched by the connection.
Rin disapproves of this whole situation.
Oh,
Yeah, it's kind of strapped to me like a baby harness, you know,
Aw.
like on
A
my front.
papoose.
Yeah.
Got a yes onesie. Oh my god, like a little.
all right. Next up, Thomas or Ella.
I'd like to go if that's okay.
All right, go ahead.
Go for it.
I will. Which one was Rin again? Which character model?
Bingo bongo.
That one, the colorful one.
The one with lots of icons on him.
So I'll move forward.
Yep.
Rin, give me the pot. I can get it out of here the fastest, and I won't be as impeded by the sands.
No, that is not how it must be. He will not give you
Okay
it.
then. Bye.
Cool. Okay, see ya.
He specifically got a vision earlier, which showed him holding the pot. He is following that vision to the
Yeah, no,
fucking
that's
letter.
totally cool. That's totally
He
cool.
also saw a vision of us being drowned by sand. So,
Yeah.
you know, I'm good with changing fate.
Rin is not. Fate is what it is. So-
As someone who speaks to the spirits, fate is very negotiable. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, bonus action dash, 60,
Are
70.
you flying?
Sure. I mean, I'm doing the leap fly.
Leap fly?
Yeah.
Because if you're going to dash, you're going to need a athletics check. Because the sand is not just coming from, the water and the pit.
Yeah,
It's
falling
coming
from the
from
roof.
everywhere. So it's like coming from the ceiling. As though this particular temple is being buried in sand.
Yeah. Well, I'm more
Since
because
Yep.
it's a closed environment. I'm more using my flying speed to just augment my capacity to move forward rather than like staying in the air.
yeah, of course. But that's fine. Just position yourself where you end up after
Cool.
your massive movement.
Alright, so 50.
It's 150.
10,
50.
20,
Jesus
30,
Christ.
40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So that's 90. In this room,
90.
is the wind storm still active?
The wind storm is active, yes.
I am not getting involved with that.
And it's the outer section, so the entire room is being affected by it.
Excellent.
So it's a sandy whirlwind tornado inside.
You know
there.
you can stop it if you just flick any of these levers over here, though.
That's correct.
Can't hear you. He's 100 feet in front of you.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not saying.
that's just
I'm not
weird.
telling him that. I'm just saying he knows this because he's seen how it works.
Everyone but Riker knows how it works.
Well, okay, let's just point out the dumb one.
I'm gonna move with
Well,
the
no,
wind.
because you weren't
No,
there
I'm
when
kidding,
it shut.
Winston. It's all
Yeah,
good.
I know.
Exactly. I was in a locked room meeting a friend who's now
Yeah,
a
locked
block
in a dark
on
corridor.
attached to a sorcerer in the sinking temple.
20,
Okay.
So
30, 40.
are you gone with the wind, or
I can get there. Because I'm moving it with the wind in the circle.
that's
and then
with the wind? Yes.
Yeah. trying to break off at the end.
Spin the wind.
All right. Now I need you to do a strength saving throw so that you are not carried by the wind.
Sure, let's give that a whirl.
I think you've been whirled a bit already.
13 or higher.
Nah. Zero.
Oh no. Okay. So at the end of your movement, you are blown with the wind. You end up here.
That's fine.
Next up, Ella.
Okay, so first of all, I telekinetically pick Rin up under his armpits and move him towards the exit.
Oh, that's
Yep.
nice.
Go ahead, roll
right
your
here.
d6.
Yep. So that's that's 25 feet.
Rin
Nice.
flails in an ungainly fashion as he's chucked.
Oh no,
Some
I
work.
wouldn't chuck you. I just lift you up so your little feet are paddling in the sand.
So like 25 like that, or
But it'd have to be a straight line, so it'd just
Okay.
be
Probably
So
at
smack-
the
it's
doorway.
it's like there.
Yeah.
Maximum of the
So you
doorway.
slam him into the
Just
wall.
slams into the door.
Well, does he hit and slide?
Oh no, I'm not trying to hurt you.
No, you would just pop out of the sand. You're on top of the doorway.
And then once he's there, I'm going to move to here.
Yes?
And as an action, I'm going to jump once, I'm going to take a running jump once everyone is cleared of the corridor.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're readying an action as soon as everyone has cleared the corridor, right?
That's right. So when everyone's down the other end,
Okay.
You're like the mum of the group, Yasuni. You're making
That's
sure
right.
everyone's
Look after-
safe.
yeah, I
It's
kind
nice.
of
Oh, yeah.
Are very looking at.
Okay, just give me a sec. I'm just typing something in.
This is how
All right.
many cubic meters of sand pours into the room.
Blah, 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 blah. 2 million. You're all dead. Shit.
You have to roll
No.
500.
All right. Next
Go ahead.
up.
I think it's 1.
It will be Rin.
Oh, Rin. Rin's going to first of all cast Bless on the 3 people here.
Oh, thank you.
Wonderful.
So and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he can't use an action to move because he used an action to cast Bless. So you guys get to add a D4 to all saving throws now, which might be handy, I assume.
Fantastic.
And he's also going to object interaction and pull his shovel out of his bag.
Yep.
And attack rolls if you feel like slugging something.
True enough. Can I actually use my bonus action then to shove the pot into his bag as well? So he's not. So he has both hands to use
To
the shovel.
switch it out?
Yeah, basically swap.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yep. So it's just in his bag. So it's so it's like secured in there. So it's not. So he won't just drop it if he falls over. And so that
And then you're holding onto your bag very tightly.
Yeah, he's got his bag tightly and he's got his shovel in the hand. So basically lets him use the shovel to help himself get out when he needs to.
All right, cool. Next up, back to the top, Riker.
Go. Time to book it. A little
Time to hit it and quit it.
5 and
Okay,
30.
there is a large gust storm of wind and sand in this room. Similar to the one that you went into, but it's not as deadly or fierce as the central wind tunnel.
Okay.
Because the room is just filled with like a tornado of sand. So long as you're moving with the sand, you don't need to make any checks, but you will need to make a check at the end of your movement so that you
to
stay
see if
put.
I get kept.
That's right. Is that your movement?
As Riker's the only person who doesn't know how the levers work,
Yeah.
I think he's going to keep running. So
Just go for a ride.
Athletics check
15, 20,
for a
25.
dash,
walk.
please.
Take a walk.
Yeah, an athletics check for a dash. Advantage because of shovel.
Yep,
You're also raging, right?
Attack.
Yeah.
engine.
that's why he has advantage.
Rage.
Dirty
shovel.
20.
20,
He'll attack the shit out of this
you're
sand.
fine. If you're wondering, these doors are open.
Okay, maybe we don't touch the levers then, because we seem to be able to get around the wind.
You just need to get around the wind.
Yeah.
So now, have you ended your movement?
Yes.
Roll a strength saving throw.
A 12.
A 12 is not enough. You are swept with the wind.
Can I? Oh, I should have just voluntarily failed it.
You end up here. Next to Connoir.
This is kind of fun, no? I kind of like
Yes.
this.
Kind of like
It's kind of fine.
I prefer it better without the walls because then we smack them, and it's not ritual smacking
No, I
into
feel you.
walls.
And
days,
also,
so-
the fancy magic users, they're like 200 feet away, so like, we're the magic now.
the magic now.
Well, we are both magic now.
All right. Faith, your turn.
I am running, so I'm going to move and
Move and
dash.
Dashing
so
will require an athletics check.
10, 15,
If you have the
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 takes me to the green.
All right. So roll the athletics check.
Come on,
before
Where am
you
I?
make
Oh,
the
that's not
green.
me.
You're over
There
here.
I am. Can't roll the athletics check before.
Before you make the dash action. Because the sand is... It's not hindering your path, but you need to dig down to get into the path.
Yeah.
You're like swimming in the...
Yeah. Yep. Let me just see what my athletics jiggy is.
Athletics jiggy?
Yep. That's saving, isn't it? Saving throw.
No, it's just a check.
Athletics check.
It's a check. Okay.
The saving throw is at the end of the turn, and you do get the effect of bless for the saving throw.
Okie dokes.
A 10.
10.
You can dash, but only half of your movement.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So let's take me back. I think it was there.
I think that gets you back.
Yeah.
20, 25, 30. Oh.
Yep, that gets you back.
Yeah, I was doing the wrong person. Okay, so I'm just there. And then what did you say? Half?
Half. So
Yeah,
just
so then that's just 15.
15. Yep.
Cool.
It's
Everyone
like
is outside of the room, Yasune. You can make your jumping leap.
Excellent. So that's
Roll a
2d6
athletics check.
plus. That's
Spin like a tornado and jump like a shooting star.
What's
29
with the
foot
17?
jump.
Yeah, what's the 17 for?
So 17 is the jumping distance. So I take a 10-foot run, and then I get my my strength because it's a jump.
Oh, okay.
And then on top of that, I add the other stuff, which makes it 29. So I go 1, 2, and then from there I jump 5, 10, 15.
So like 30 is the
Okay,
red
so that's
X.
Yep. So you make it to the X.
And that costs like 1 foot of movement, doesn't it? It's so cool.
That cost
A
me
square
11
movement.
foot of movement because it cost me 10 foot of the original movement, but only 1 foot on top of that.
Yep,
So
that's
I
right.
still have
That
an
is
extra
so cool.
20-foot movement. So I'm just gonna do it again.
So that was your ready action.
Oh yeah, right. I gotta wait. Sorry.
Now it's Thomas's turn. So, the wind is in your way. Are you gonna glide with the wind?
I'd like to kind of so from flying in the angle that I am / jumping, really jumping.
That's right.
I want to try and lean into the wind and then try and pivot myself once I reach here, and then try and get out of the wind.
So like an aeronautical acrobatics check?
Yeah.
Of course. Go ahead. When you reach, if you are flying, you have advantage. If you are not flying, you have disadvantage.
It's very hard for a bird person to not want to fly while there is large amounts of wind. So.
Yes.
I thought it was fitting.
All right. Since you were flying, you have advantage. Roll an acrobatics check as you make your sharp turn to the exit. Then you can make the rest of your movement. Nice.
So 18 plus 10, so 28 plus
4. So 32. So for your regular movement, you make it out of the wind tunnel. I'll just place you where you need to be. You're there.
Excellent.
Remember that the first... Give me a sec. My browser has started to load for whatever reason. I will draw a particular circle because this point in the corridor is submerged in sand. Because as you remember, this is the point where the ceiling dropped, and that's where you stopped it, and you had to crawl underneath.
I thought the crawl underneath was this one, but okay.
That one?
I think it was that one, because that's where the spears were.
I put spears.
Right. Never mind. I had mistaken it. That's okay. So that's fine.
Yeah.
But you can sense that the sand itself has started to come towards you.
How ominous.
In the sense that the first trap is so submerged or covered in sand, like buried in sand, that it's reaching the ceiling.
Ah. Yeah, so I'll shimmy up to it, and I'll use my shovel to just try and like brush it off and just scatter it as much as I can into the area around
Yep.
to clear a path for everyone.
All right. Was that? Did you have enough movement for that?
He used
Yeah.
a bonus action to
Yep,
dash.
that's right. That's right.
Or I could, yeah.
If it is an action, I was just checking if it was an action or not. If it's an action, you can clear 10 feet of square of sand.
Sure,
With a
I'll use my
shovel.
action, and I'll just like, 10 feet a square, as in like these four.
Uh,
Or I'll do these
yes.
four.
It can be this 4. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's
I'll
clear.
use my action to just clear all that, and then I'll
Yep.
just hobble over to that section, and then I'll be done because I think that requires more work as well.
That's right. Next up is Ella. Wait. Yeah, that's right, Ella.
So I don't want to leave Rin behind. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to move Rin under the arms forward in the same way. That will be D10. Sorry, D6.
I like that the water walking is actually helping us here, which is pretty good.
Cool.
So that's
Yes.
so Rin moves forward 15 feet.
Yep. So 15 feet forward.
Yep, I just put him there. He's on top of where his spear once was.
And then I'm just going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there.
Okay.
Yep.
Is it fine?
You can move diagonals, remember.
Oh, right. Okay.
Still got your action.
Yeah, if you want to try and dash.
I'm just going to... I want to hold on.
Just gonna ready the action and wait for Rin to get through.
Yeah, I think I will. So 5, 10, 15, 20... Yeah, so I'm going to 25, 30. I'm going to go there. I'm going to ready an action to move as soon as Rin is past.
Could someone let me know,
Okay,
by the way,
cool.
where 1 is on this? Because I can't see 1 on mine. I think it's just having that thing again with
Yeah,
the...
because I'm where the
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to leave you behind one.
No, it's all right. I think
Oh, I
it's
see you. You're there.
my turn next. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, then can I ready an action for them to be, both of them to be out of the room? And then I'm
Right,
going
thing.
to
Yep,
take
there.
a running
I'll
jump.
get rid of the skeletons. There, so you guys can
Okay.
see it.
I'm just going to go and get rid of... Yeah.
There we go.
There
That's
you go. I just shoved into the darkness.
all right, cool. Yep. Next up
Me,
is what?
Yep.
Why is it you?
isn't it?
You went earlier on in the turn.
You already went. It's Rin's turn.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No spellcaster left behind.
5, 10, 15, 20,
The,
25,
the held action, it's after 10.
30.
I'm falling asleep.
And
Yep.
I'll try and dash. And
All right, roll an athletics.
I
check.
do I get advantage because of the shovel?
That's right.
Okay. 20. And I'll minus
like
1
plowing
from
the
whatever.
sand.
Oh, sorry, I did it wrong. Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm minus 1 from whatever I get. 17.
17. Yep, you're able to dash full movement.
Sweet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I know I could potentially
You
go on
can
further.
move diagonals, right?
Yeah, I know I can, but I'm anticipating failing the wind save. So if I fail
Right.
the wind save, this won't push me too far from the door, so I'll still be able to get through.
Ah, I see. All right, cool. So now roll your strength saving throw because you've ended your movement.
Okay. D20 plus D4 for bless. Yeah, 9.
9. All right. So because you are there in that position, You do not have a clear path to keep going straight. You are slammed into the wall here in the corner.
Oh,
You'll be
Okay.
taking some damage
Fuck. Okay.
from the gale force winds.
Okay.
Too much. Take 11 bludgeoning damage as you slam into the wall.
Okay. Let's just
concentration
do a real quick
save.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Me +1.
So you just
Bless
need 10 or
continues.
higher.
No,
Yep,
you.
it's fine.
I mean, yeah,
I can also add another
Yeah, it's
D4
10,
to keep
10 or
concentration going.
yeah,
All right.
because bless counts for con saves to maintain bless.
Yeah. Bless is the
Yep.
easiest spell to maintain.
All right. Next up, back to the top, Riker.
I'm going to use my full movement to get to this door edge, which you said was still open.
That's right.
I'm going to use of my rope, affix a rope here, which I presume will catch in the breeze. Aim is that anyone flying past in a gale who fails could potentially grab the rope and not get yeeted at the last door.
Okay.
I'm expecting the rope to sort of fly outwards with the circle of the gale, but if someone like failed to save and was flying past, they could grab it.
Yes, that's fine.
Doing that, I would
It's
use
50 feet of rope, so it would extend out immediately. Or how much rope are you extending out?
I would very happily leave the 50 feet there for my friend.
Okay. So I'd say you're holding on to at least 5 feet, so 45 feet of rope is out.
Swaying in
Otherwise,
the
it's
breeze.
tied to you.
Or can I sort of tie it to the door?
You're tying it to the door? It doesn't have any handles.
Okay. Oh, I know what I will do. I will
you
knock
had,
it
like,
through one of
some
my
sort of-
final spears and jam it into the ground.
There we go. I thought so. All right, so one of your final spears, you have one left. You
Hashtag
stab it
20
into the
spears.
ground, and then you tie the rope to it.
Would give it
All
a pretty firm shove, and then I'd use the remainder of my movement, unless you consider that my action, which is fine if you do.
That would be your action, yes.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right, roll a strength saving throw to stay where you are.
See.
14 is not enough. You only move here. You can hold on to the rope to stay where you are.
I would do so.
Okay. Otherwise, you would have slammed into the wall, similar to Rin.
I did that.
All right. So, next up, Faith.
Okay, so I'm going to move as much as I can. So I do my normal movement and then 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. And then what do you need? A dex save?
Dex save? No. Are you just
No.
staying there?
No, I want to keep moving. But last time you made me do a check before I
athletics
could
check.
dash. Yeah.
It's an athletics check to dash. In this
Athletics
room,
check.
the check is not as high as the other rooms. You need
Great.
an 11 or higher to succeed in athletics check.
Mm-hmm.
Too
that's
many
too-
exclamations.
Yeah, I know. I can see it.
So much exclamation.
The sense of urgency is just throwing off the dice roller.
All right. You only move half of your movement for your dash action.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, and then I've got to do some sort of thingy.
Yep, a strength saving throw at the end of your
Strength. So that's just straight.
just to stay where you are.
Oh, I
5,
get a D4 on that, don't I?
You do, but it will not be enough.
I'm going to use it.
Yep. So with your 8, you're not able to hold on to the ground as it shifts you into Rin, and you slam into the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You take this much gale force winds. Take 16 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Great. I'm glad I healed myself all the way last time.
Yeah.
Oof.
No.
That's half my hit points.
All right. Next.
Glad we're not
Thomas.
doing lingering injuries.
Yusuni, I
Lingering
believe
injuries make nothing fun. All right, continue.
They can be fun in a campaign that works with them.
No. Go
Yes, they can. I'll use my action to try and disperse the sand in front of me, and like sweep it behind as much as I can.
Yep.
Even if it's just one column.
Yep. You managed to get a column clear,
Excellent.
but you'll still have to crawl underneath that block
Yeah.
to move past.
But now it is possible.
Yes, it is now passable.
Yep. So I'll crawl. What? What's my?
Crawl speed, half your movement.
Yeah, I've not used my walking speed in a long time. Give me a sec.
25.
It's
It's
Our
25.
25? 25.
Yeah. It's because they're slightly faster than the Monster Manual one, even though they're way worse.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
So 10 feet, really.
Yep. And then
You make it.
I'll
Yep.
spend the rest of my movement to just stand up again.
Yep.
Um,
All right.
And I can bonus action try and keep moving.
You can, yes.
Yep.
It'll only be half your movement as you're digging forward.
Sure.
Because this is all buried in sand.
Yeah, can't I just jump on the sand?
You can, but then you'll hit the ceiling.
Well, that's fair. I don't want to bump noggin. So 10, so it's 25. 10, 25.
Yep.
Can I object interaction try and like... I don't really... Well, because I'm kind of digging, can I try and use my arm to just grab the body of the scholar that's there? Like, I'll use more on my next turn. I just want to get a fix.
I'd say you have his hand.
Excellent.
But you'll have to use your action to pull him out
Yeah.
next time. All right, next turn. Ella.
So, can I just ask a question?
Yes.
If I was to jump straight through the kind of circular wind into the center, what kind of check would I need to do that?
Jumping straight through to the center.
Sorry, all right, or just like moving through the wind to the center.
You will require an athletics check to make it to the center. And
should we
then
swing into the
you'll not-
rope?
If you're going against the wind, it's a harder check. But if you're going to the center where the podium is, it's easier because there's no wind there. I'm surprised you guys didn't try it.
So can I give it a go?
Yes, of course. The Eye of the
I've
Storm
totally-
is always the easiest. You guys went
Except-
around. Except for
The
those
Eye of the
that can
Storm used to
fly.
cut us up before, so...
Yes,
Yep.
that's right.
And it's athletics, is it?
Yep, athletics check.
21.
21 is plenty. You make it onto the stairwell, onto the staircase leading up. And once you reach there, you can actually see above you there's a way out.
Oh, really?
Yes. You can see one of the scholars waving at you. Quickly! Quickly! It seems the temple is collapsing. Where are your friends? Get them up here now! I'll bring the ladder.
Okay.
Okay, good job. You discovered
Alright.
the secret way.
Excellent.
I will not
Are you gonna
accept
shout? Are you gonna shout for everyone?
National bullshit.
Do big
So
loud
is
shout.
shouting- shouting
It's a free
gonna work?
action. It's a free
Yes,
action.
you can shout at everyone. Everyone just has to be able to hear. So only Connoir will have disadvantage on this perception check. Everyone else just roll, or you can use your passive, whatever is higher than 10.
Alright,
Yeah, passive is higher than 10. I've got 14.
Yeah, passive's good.
I'm
alright,
going to
so-
yell for everyone at the top
Yep.
of my lungs. That this
Oh
is the
no. No.
Well,
I hate it.
Riker can see someone yelling through the wind
And gesturing to come.
and gesturing up,
Wait.
Yeah.
but he does not hear you.
I've got an idea. Hold up the tablet with his friend. If we hold the tablet with his friend on it, he'll be like, "Oh my gosh!"
Faith has that.
I got an
Oh.
11.
Okay,
Okay.
so
11,
Yeah,
alright.
and I'm currently
You
bleeding in.
succeed.
2 rooms away, you hear them and I don't.
In
Right? Because like, I don't know. It just seems like a party or something. I don't know.
so
So, okay, so I'll explain what Cornoir hears, and then I'll go back to you,
Okay.
Edie. So, behind you, through all the tunnels that you've dug, you hear a faint sound of Yasune yelling to get up onto a rope, to get out of this damnable, collapsing temple. But you'll have to go back the way you came. So that's what you hear.
Yeah.
For Yasune, what were you asking again before I cut you off?
okay, so I'm going to move here, which is within 30 feet of Riker, and then
Yes.
I'm going to use my psychic shove to pull him towards me. So if he
D6.
chooses to fail the saving throw on that, then it happens automatically,
Ah,
which I should have.
all right. I guess roll a persuasion check, Evie. This is for free, and Riker, you need to roll an insight check to see if you are convinced. Oh God, he's convinced. Unless you roll lower than a 7. All right, here we go. I gotta see this.
Oh no. Oh please, God.
No, you are convinced that she has a plan.
Smart, you were categorically
All you need to
smarter
do is
than
let
me.
go, and you'll be next to her.
Yes, I would very happily, if I trust you soon be more than arguably anyone would let go.
So you let go, you are next to her.
Excellent.
You're in the eye of the storm. There's
So then, hold on, I'll take it.
Look up and see my nemesis, a scholar.
Okay,
Scholars are smarter than you, but you don't like them.
15 feet towards me. Okay, then I'm not done yet. And then I'm going to move just over here. And I'm going to action surge. And I'm going to pull Rin over in the same way.
Okay.
And he heard you, so he would need to be convinced.
Yeah, no, he knows. Go on, give your
Yep.
best.
all right. So Rin, go ahead.
Yep. No, well, you've got. She's doing the pull, not me.
Oh, she's doing the pull. Right.
Yeah, she's trying to pull again.
Go
You're
ahead.
a goddamn hero.
These psychic pulls are really useful.
That's 10
10.
feet.
10
Okay, that
feet.
still moves him a bit close towards the center of the room.
Yep.
And then I'm going to wait.
All right.
Okay.
Now it's your turn. Rin.
Rin's turn.
Yep.
All right. Running. Can I get in?
From there, yes. You can just walk in. 'Cause
Okay, sweet.
You're not going against the wind. You're going with it.
Sweet.
Um,
I'll do a little curve to the motion if you like. I can be like, whoa, and then up down there or something.
all right. Do you climb up the ladder to get out?
No, he's going to wait for one. He's got the ladder there right now. He's got a pretty safe mode of exit, and he's like not in as much danger. So he's going to make sure at least one more person gets here.
Yep. All right. Cool. Back to the top. Riker.
I suppose from where I am, could I see that one was carrying this?
No, you were already kind of down the corridor, I think. I yelled it to you.
I suppose I would ask you, like, would I be able to see you holding yet? I know that You struggle to
I don't think so because
No.
she packed it away.
say, I fucking hate this place. The one person I love turned into a fucking wall. This is all gonna save me bullshit.
I thought you liked some of us, but no, you just like yes.
Oh, you guys are all wonderful and keep me alive, but no, some friend was fun. So he's
and I like it, like, and keep me alive. Rin has just actively made things harder for the group. Failing.
I suppose I'd give Yasuni just sort of a look to make sure she was happy with the other two, and if she was, I would just like hand over hand up the rope and like use my full action to get to the top and then get up.
All right. So you use your full action to climb up the rope, 40 feet. You make it to the top, and you notice that up here there is only a single scholar.
The rest got kidnapped.
I only have one question. Is this the one that I gave my hatchet to? Because I would like my hatchet back.
No, your hatchet's also gone.
God damn it.
Aww, wrong scholar.
It's a wrong scholar.
Okay.
Is there a right scholar though? That's the real question.
That's right.
Rin is getting on board with the agenda.
I mean,
right.
5 out of 6 of them are clearly meant to die. I'm just saying.
That's fate, baby. That's fate.
All right. Next up, that'll be Faith. Go ahead.
So I'm going to get up and move as much as I can. So it's just normal movement.
It's normal movement to get to the stairs over here. Even in a diagonal fashion,
Yeah.
you can still get to the stairs. There's no resistance. There's no pull. There's no push in the center.
Okay.
And do you
So that's
climb
my
up?
30.
Or-
Yes.
Yep, 30.
I would like
And you
to.
climb up 30 feet as best as you can, so you're still inside the room. But you're on the staircase, because it's 40 feet up to the top.
Okay, cool.
All right. Next up, that'll be
Cornwall?
Thomas.
Yeah.
You head back.
Well, is the doorway in front of me that leads to the Sphinx room, is that closed right now?
It's not closed, but it's covered with sand.
Okay. So I can still move past it.
You can, yeah.
Yeah. I'll use my action to dig out the sand around the deceased scholar.
Yep.
Then is there any way I can try and like heft him over me in a fireman's carry?
You can, yes.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can do?
You can still move half your movement.
Okay. So 10, 25. And then if I get in the room, I just want to shout out, because I'm not looking around too clearly because of all the sand. I just want to shout out, Sphinxes, if you are still here, this place is collapsing. Escape while you can.
Just hear a baby in the background.
A baby cries.
Yeah, sorry, there is a baby in the back.
It's a
Do
baby
I-
sphinx.
Do I have my bonus action?
That would have been used to pick up the scholar.
Yeah. No worries. I'm done then.
Okay. Next up, Ella.
Okay, so is everyone out who's around me? I know that.
Rin and you are both still on the ground.
Yep.
Okay.
The other I think
So Riker's out. You can see one up on the ladder.
I'm blocking the rope, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, but you can climb on the other side and then climb on.
I'm
like,
going to
rotate
ready
up.
an action to kind of like jump and climb as soon as everyone's out and ahead of
Okay.
me.
Jump and climb. Next up, Rin.
Okay, Rin looks around, sees Riker up top, one halfway up, and Yasune next to him, and he like whispers to himself, that makes 4 there. That's better. Then he's going to start climbing the ladder.
All right. So you use your full movement to climb up the ladder. You're behind
Scramble.
one.
Well, yeah, he'll move up to get up to point like just behind her, and then he'll ready an action to dash as soon as she moves out of the way, basically.
All right. So then you can move right after she moves.
Yeah, basically.
Right after
So
one
he
move.
can get out. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Cool. It would be Riker's turn, but to speed things up, because you're up there, you can ask a question if you want.
Oh, their turn. Yep, you're right. Sorry.
Yep. Riker?
Yes, I'm very happy to do that. We'll just be up there readying to help come up the ladder.
Okay, just readying to help. Faith, go ahead.
Yep, rest of the way. All my movement, etc.
Yep,
To
so you make
get
it
up.
out to the top. Then Rin follows behind right after.
Yeah.
And Ella, you readying your action to leap and jump.
That's right. And jump and run, whatever it takes to get out, as long as everyone's out.
Scramble,
Yep,
bamble.
so everyone in this particular room is out.
Yep.
The only one I have to worry about now is
Conwa.
Conwa. Conwa, you are the last one to get out.
Yes.
Bird noises.
So, we'll end it as soon as you get out.
Yeah.
But, because you are carrying someone, you can only move half speed because of that scholar. And heading up the stairs is difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I know. So, I'm sorry, Faith. I'm very tired right now, so it sounds hot.
No, that's okay. It's
all right. So
yeah. I just
I can
chuck
get
it back
describe
in
to me
there.
how you're gonna climb up, and I'll give you the check that you need. You only need one check.
Me?
Thomas,
Hmm.
just
Oh.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Dance up them sands.
All right. Because the spirit that what my character's name Connor is channeling today is the bandit person that he consumed earlier.
That's right.
Yeah, he's going to focus on the skill gained from that person, which is athletics, because he's been using that person's okayness with being in enclosed spaces to endure this area. So he's going to rely on that and just like get some good swings in and practice being a shovel knight as he tries to heave his way up the stairs.
All right.
Who's his shield knight?
Shovel knight.
No,
Shovel
if
Knight.
he's Shovel Knight, who is his shield knight? Because shield knight is if you play Shovel Knight, the whole thing is Shovel Knight is trying to rescue his girlfriend Shield Knight, and he does at the end. And
It's the scholar on his back.
yeah, and then
The
they
dead one.
and then it's really
The
cool
dead
because
one.
you do actually rescue her and you work together in the final battle, and they synergize super well. So it's really sweet because
Nice.
like two of them like actually work well as a team.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna need a athletics check
Mhm.
to shovel your way out of here.
Is that just a flat roll?
Dig a tunnel. You
It
go
is a
dig
flat roll.
tunnel.
You have 3 chances to get out.
As long as I'm not completely immobilized, sealed in, I'm okay. First chance.
All right. First check.
19.
19. Very nice.
That'll probably do it.
You are halfway. You need one more to succeed, and then you're out.
All right.
Let's see how it
Here we
goes.
go.
Drum roll.
15.
And 15, that's enough. You burst out of the hole. Sand is all over you. You're on top of the temple. As you can see, your friends down below climbing out of the this hole that wasn't there before.
Yeah. I heard them mention it.
I did
You
sort of
can't
think.
kill me that easily. Ha ha!
Hey,
Um,
please.
And we'll
I
end
thought
it
this
there.
before.
Oh, before we go,
sorry, go.
Yes, go on.
I was just going to ask, could we actually determine what the funerary practices are for the scholars, since we have a scholar here? Because that was a discussion, like, the last session or the one before.
Oh yeah, and Rin's like, doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
Oh, he knows that for his religion, or at least what he views it as, it doesn't matter. Like, if he dies, you can dump his corpse wherever you want. It just doesn't matter anymore.
Well, that's Rin, but in general.
He's literally part of the clergy of this faith. So.
Yeah, but this was a different sect to you, wasn't it?
Yeah, true.
It was a different sect to you.
Yeah.
So the funeral practices of these people are to gouge out their eyes and bury them. Keep their eyes and pray that their eyes are able to see the next life.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah, no, that works. Okay, all good.
I'm just... I like to be thrown in hold. I heard one of them say it.
And we'll end it there. You guys level up again.
Oh, wow, level up again. Damn, we're getting strong now.
Oh my god, one saved my baby. I'm so thrilled.
I don't know if this will help. I don't know if there's any coming back from it, but I thought it was a try.
We would just hug the tablet and one, like just smooshing you into a piece of rock you fetched for him. Just like, thank you.
Their heart is warm. You've warmed their heart. That's nice. I'm glad
nice.
You're happy.
Friends use friends to bench press.
So level 6 is a pretty cool level for a lot of people. What do you guys get for level 6?
I get 2.
Recording first.